3, going live in 2, going live in 1. Hopefully we should be live on all the socials. This is my Monday coaching. I typically go live at 4:30 p.m. Central. I apologize for being a little bit late. My mom is currently, I'm being a good son, taking care of my mother. She just had an elective knee surgery. And so I've been very busy last few days, just kind of taking care. I just got some food. And but that's not why I was late. I was late just because I'm bad at managing time. Like, I'm just bad at managing time. That my
Brother,
mom
that's a part of adulting.
my mom is not my cop out. So I apologize for being late. Thank you for your patience. We're going to be analyzing some replays today. I recorded a video that I haven't yet uploaded, y'all. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. So I see we got some replays in from Sub, Mixie, Sub, Joe, Redtown, and Mixie. So I'll take those in a second. But welcome in, TransJune. Welcome in, everybody on the streams. I made a video this morning about new rules for the Clubhouse community and just for my streams kind of in general. I'm going to play some synthwave music. But long story short, I had a meeting with our folks over on the Dota 2 division. For context, those of you who don't know, I play Dota 2 as well. I have like 3,000 hours in that game, and mostly when I was a high schooler. And I really love Dota 2. And it's kind of like League of Legends, if you know what I'm talking about. But basically, we have a Dota 2 division, so we're building a Dota 2 community with a creator who's become a close friend of mine, and we're kind of doing what I do in Rocket League, but just imagine in that game. And we had some issues in that community. We had to make our first like ban or removal of a few members. And welcome into the chat, Cesspool. Welcome in, PJ Mass. And so I just wanted to basically update you guys. What I'm learning from that whole experience is it's so important to have clearly defined rules for a community, like kind of the standards for how we operate. Now, everybody here in the clubhouse, we've kind of just recruited because everybody here likes improving at Rocket League. And obviously, if you're in the community, you're 16 plus years old, all this good stuff. But I made this video. I just want to show it to y'all. I'm going to put it on my IRL channel after we finish this session today. I've just been cutting it up, and I just accidentally ended the recording. I would have uploaded it straight away, but then I had to add an outro because I accidentally hit the end button too soon, or the pause button, I should say. So even as a YouTuber, I make stupid mistakes. And anyways, I'm going to put it on my IRL channel. I talk more about this kind of like value stuff on my IRL channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about the Luke Hansen channel here, where I just talk about mindset, personal development. It's kind of underground. You know, some of y'all watch it, but this is kind of how I just share my thoughts about, I guess, what I'm learning building a gaming business and the more entrepreneurship business side. So anyways, I just want to let y'all know. Wait, why does it say 3v3 class? Oh, it didn't update my title. That's annoying. This was supposed to say 3 coaching Discord members, exclamation mark. I streamed the coaching call with Shock last night, so I apologize. I don't know why maybe I didn't give it time to update before I went live. So I'll fix the stream title. In any case, we're going to be updating rules. I don't know exactly what they look like, but I'm just conscious. I just wanted to basically tell you guys this is something I'm thinking deeply about, and I will be sharing an announcement with the community later once I upload that video. Hopefully the titles are updating now. Let's see. I'm from Chicago, for those of you asking. It's freezing cold here. I share more about these IRL updates on my Instagram, of course. Instagram.com/SpookyLuke is my Rocket League one, but Luke Hansen RL is my personal. So yeah, but I just want to let y'all know that video is coming. So let's get into coaching today. Updates as far as coaching goes. We're going to be spinning a wheel of names. This is in line with the changes we made to the VIP. If y'all weren't here last coaching call, I talked about changes to the VIP. And basically people were just saying at our last monthly community town hall that VIP is kind of OP. And I couldn't help but agree. So rather than giving VIP first priority, I want to test something today where anybody who has VIP gets a double entry on a wheel. So it just buffs VIP, but it doesn't like guarantee that you skip everybody, if that makes sense. I think Sub, Joe, you're a VIP in here. Redtown, you're also a VIP. So Mixie, I think you'll just have to suffer as a non-VIP, and we'll roll the wheel. And I'm sure if other people come in, we'll add their names to the wheel. I'll accept replays for a little bit, but since We don't have too many folks here. I should just be able to give you all a little bit extra time on your replays if that sounds good. Normally I cap these replays. I've been working on it at about 6 minutes, but I have 10 minutes on my timer here for each of y'all. Okay. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see who goes first. Appreciate y'all being here. If you're new to these events, I'll take a pause. Do y'all have any questions about anything besides what I've just communicated?
Not at all.
Cool. Red Town will have you go first. No questions about community values? Somebody says Chicago gross. Thank you, Twitch chat. Yeah, Chirac. I'm out here in the hood. Yep. I am a thug. Okay. Let's check out some replays. Can y'all see my screen share all right in the community? We'll start with you, Red Town. Since this is a small group, I will allow, normally I say in these events, only one person can have the mic at a time, meaning like if you're on the floor, try not to interrupt. But since this is a small group, if anybody has questions, just feel free to blurt out, say, excuse me, Luke, pause, and I'm happy to answer questions as we go. I want this to be a bit of a discussion. But yeah, Red Town, you're going to be up first. Red Town, what is your current rank and MMR, if you know it?
Diamond 1.
Diamond 1. Okay, cool. Does anybody know what MMR Diamond 1 is? Because I frankly don't. 900?
I think like 800 to 1100.
800, so okay. Maybe Twitch chat. Can
Something
somebody
like
who's Diamond 1 say what their MMR is? So I can adjust the text. I want this to be somewhat accurate, but we'll just say Diamond 1 900? Question mark? Okay. Let's get started. Let's check out some replays, my man. I love checking out replays. This is one of my favorite parts of the week. Okay. Nick Falcon says, not a single question. I'm just that articulate, I suppose. D1, I think, is 840 to 850. Somebody says 900. Somebody says 840 to 850. All right. Fair enough. And to answer all the questions, yes, I am rich. Don't fuck with me. I'll put $96 on your head in my Steam credits. All right, let's go. Let's have a good time. Okay, so how can I help, Red Town? I'm going to start your timer now, and we're going to pull up your replay. How can I help? Do I have Red Town muted? Or is he not talking?
From Joe Gaming, it's me.
Oh, it's you. There you are. How you doing?
Good.
Joe Gaming. How can I support? I'm not sure if you heard me earlier.
Wow, my kickoffs are awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as are most Diamond 1's kickoffs, so...
Well, I can't fly.
You can't fly. Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I don't know.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know why I'm smiling, but just the way you said that was just the most adorable thing to me. I can't fly. My kickoffs suck. It's okay. Yeah, so like Plat 3 Diamond 1, I'll just give a brief aside while we watch here. Like, you're missing a lot of skills. So, Fozzie, the video guy, if we want to make this into a YouTube short, it's just... Before I watch your gameplay, I can already tell you we're going to be playing a little bit of a different game because you're missing skills. Exhibit A. You get bumped, you're backwards, and you're backflipping. Just honestly great technique, but we don't have some fundamental skills. Like half flips, like consistent kickoffs, like speed flips, like wave dashes, like fast aerials, like, as you said, air roll or flying, right? So it makes the game quite challenging when you're playing with, let's call it a limited move set. Rocket League has an interesting dynamic where there are no new abilities for new players, as in no one player has different moves than another. Instead, you have to learn how to do the move like a real sport. So there are no unique moves like a video game where you can press a button and I have an ultimate and you have a different character. We all have the same characters. We're all stuck in the same cars with roughly the same hitboxes, and yet one player can play a completely different game because they don't have access to the same moves. So I say all this to say If you're a Diamond 1 player, you have a road ahead of you where you just need to learn a lot of moves. Now, if you'd like, I can spend some time giving you, like, let's call it the top 5 moves or top 5 things you need to learn as a Diamond 1 player. I'm happy to do that separate from the replay if you'd like. There are still some things I can point out in the replay, Red Town, but if you'd like, I can give you some moves that will help you as a Platinum or Diamond player. Would you like to do that now, or would you like to do that later?
Later.
Later. Okay, we'll start with the game sense stuff, and I'll allow maybe three minutes to the skills at the end. I'll just give you any and all things I can help you improve. As you're moving back for this boost, here we're in line, and we're already going near max speed. But we flip here and we miss the boost, or jump and miss the boost. You want to, in Rocket League, get to supersonic here, and then stop jumping. The fastest way to get to supersonic is to drive for between 12 to 20 boost, and then speed flip. This will get you to supersonic the quickest way. If you can't speed flip, you can just drive for 12 boost, front flip, and then boost a little bit more. That's the fastest way to get to supersonic when you move across the field. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Once we get to supersonic, we no longer need to flip because you don't need to add boost to stay at supersonic speed as long as you drive in a straight line. Understand?
Yes.
Cool. As we move across the field here, it's important in 3v3 to make your play on the ball and try to be immediately useful. Useful does not mean going for the ball. It often means in 3v3, after you hit the ball, you're going to have to get back in line. So if we think about players in terms of how close they are to the ball, we see that P. White here is player number 1. He's closest to the ball. Would you agree?
Yes.
We see your teammate and you are both equidistant. Let's say second. He's back there. You're back here, right? So we're about equidistant. The issue is your teammate's in a much better position behind the ball to hit it forward at the opponents versus you in front of the ball to hit it forward at the opponents. So unless you have a great touch here, I would encourage you, instead of flipping in front of your teammate and blocking him, I would encourage you to go get boost and get behind your teammate. This is going to be a much safer strategy because it's going to allow you to get boost while your teammate, who has a better angle, can play the ball. Whereas right now you're making touches that don't necessarily make your team's life easier, and in fact just delay the amount of time it took you to get boost. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, cutting rotation, which is what you're doing, is allowed the higher rank you get, but I would encourage you, the lower rank you are, to do less of this. That makes sense? On average.
Yes.
Not trying to give you just binary answers, but I'm trying to give you information so you understand when to go and why to go. This is not a bad shadow. Yes, I would leave here. I would leave once again. So one of the biggest improvements I can give you is after you make your touch on the ball, especially as a platinum or diamond player, the more logical solution is usually to get opposite the ball side. So rotate out and around rather than trying to continue playing the ball. So what you do here is you hit the ball and then you stay on the ball side. So we imagine if we split the field into 2 sides here, you have the ball side of the field, which is anything to the right side of my screen, and then you have the non-ball side of the field, which is anything on the pink side of the screen. Okay? When you finish making your play, you stay on the ball side. In other words, you stay on this side of the play the whole time. Well, watch here. You make this touch, and then you keep going on the ball side, and then you go again. But you can't really make a good touch here, especially with limited mechanics. The easier solution is once you make this touch, you're Joe Gaming here, to get opposite the ball side and face again. So if you get opposite the ball side, what this allows you to do is when this ball bounces off the corner, you can come at it driving forward rather than driving upside down under it. Now here's the part where I have to give you nuance. What you're doing isn't necessarily wrong. It's just really not recommended for a player who is not at the top ranks. Pros will sometimes do this, but they will rarely do it. It's much more logical, especially in solo queue, for you to make this touch, get out and around behind your teammates. You're going to have a lot more success climbing rank. I would say this is certainly true plat, diamond, and even champ. Is this making sense?
Yes.
By playing under the ball, you delay your rotation, you make your mechanics harder to execute. This is fine to keep going for the ball because we have to make a touch here. And yeah, this is just a lack of, well, it's a lack of boost management here. You use all your boost to make this touch. And then we use boost here. But we miss that pad. And then we don't go for the ball here. And we turn back. And here we need to be jumping and flipping, or jumping and wave dashing. But we just don't do that. I'm going to talk about some, I want to go over some key skills. I want to go over some key skills every platinum and diamond player needs to know. I think there are 5, maybe 6 skills that will give you a huge power spike on everybody in platinum or diamond. Can I go over them?
Yes.
The first skill is a double flip kickoff. Being able to flip once, land, and flip again. Pro coach Freaky, coach for Team Germany at the FIFA esports right now. He coaches in the Clubhouse and FIFA World Cup. He coaches in the Clubhouse and Bootcamp. He talks about just being able to do this double flip consistently is so huge because it frees up boost after the kickoff. If you don't use this double flip and you just drive the whole time, you're going to be out of boost. We'll show some clips for that. Optional, once you get into diamond and higher diamond, adding a speed flip is the most efficient way to get to kickoff, because when you front flip, I can't boost until I face forward again. Otherwise, if I boost here, when my car's facing this way, I'm boosting while I'm facing back, and now I'm slower, boosting up, I get a bad landing. So for that reason, speed flip is a bonus, not required in platinum and diamond. I would recommend it once you get to diamond, though. So that's number 1. You have to improve your kickoffs consistently. The second skill that is super important, and they sort of go together, is the 2 fundamental recovery mechanics. I'm talking about the wave dash, and I'm talking about the half flip. Now, there are 2 ways to do the half flip. You can perfect flip cancel and then use air roll to fix, or you can back flip slightly off center and cancel up with your joystick. I go over both of these in my half flip tutorial, but I saw you trying to recover earlier, messing these up, and it's going to make you much slower in 3s or 2s. So the half flip. Wave dashes are critical to learn off the wall. The mistake I see a lot of low-rank players making is once they learn how to do them off the wall, they think there's some recovery advantage to jumping around the field like this all the time. High-ranked players use wave dashes to delay speed boosts. They don't use wave dashes to cover long ground. So we should almost always be wave dashing off the wall, but after you wave dash off the wall, we will often speed flip to get to supersonic and then continue driving. Once you're supersonic, you don't need to let go of, you don't need to boost anymore to stay supersonic, as long as you're not turning drastically. So to reiterate, we use the wave dash off the wall, and then we often speed flip to get to supersonic. Once we're there, we're not we're not just jumping around the field like this. Okay. This is the third skill. Fourth skill is fast aerials. If we just jump into the air with a single jump and boost, this is inefficient. Rocket League gives us 2 jumps. Use them. Hold your first jump. Use the second jump after you max your first one. There's a difference between a tap jump and a hold jump in Rocket League. Tap, tap, tilt is faster than not using your double jump, but it's slower than executing a fast aerial the right way. We have a full tutorial on this, but the key insight is that it's not tap, tap, tilt, start boosting. It's jump. So in other words, it's not jump, jump, lean back, start boosting. Instead, it's a jump and start boosting from the beginning, then use your second jump once you've maxed out the first one. This is the fastest way to get to the ceiling. So this is your sort of third or fourth skill, depending on how you think about them. And then the last skill is air roll shots. I don't need you to be able to fly at the ball like this to get to Grand Champ or even SSL. What I need you to be able to do is on a simple shot that is bouncing off the ground to save your flip and air roll to hit the ball powerfully with the corner. Most players look like this when they're starting. They air roll around and they end up missing their touches. In that case, I hit it. But just being able to tap air roll one way and dodge to hit it powerfully the other is an essential skill in 2s and even 3s. And so these are like the fundamental mechanics that will give you a huge power spike on other platinums and diamonds, and they're not as complicated as all the other things that I might be doing here, but that give you the most, let's call it, bang for your buck. Any questions on these?
No.
Cool. I hope that was helpful. I think that was all. Did I do a good job of that, Sal, the video guy? You want to make a YouTube short out of that? Somebody on the team? Tell me if that was good for a YouTube short. Is that good for a YouTube short? Somebody says, can you teach me how to wave dash? No, I have more tutorials for this.
Oh.
Can you teach me how to make my girlfriend stop collecting my toenails? No, I'd say that's good for your relationship. That's good. I'd say that's very healthy. Not weird at all. Nice. All right, we'll spin next. Red Town. I hope that was instructive. Would you be able to send me some videos to help me rank up? This seems like a little bit of a silly question. I have a YouTube channel.
I was about to say, you can just see him on YouTube.
Yeah, this seems like a little bit of a silly question. Yes, I know there's no such thing as dumb questions. There are such thing as lazy questions. And that to me feels like it's just a very lazy question. Like, can you send me stuff to improve? Improve what? Improve in what way? I have a YouTube. Like, I don't. It just seems like a very confusing question. I apologize if your English isn't good or something like this, but that just seems like a silly question otherwise. Sub, let's check out your games.
Yeah, sub C1 at the top there is the one I meant to send. I think I accidentally sent you two.
So this is the right one.
Correct.
Dude, this map on the new season, I started getting placed on it. It gives me like a headache. I started recording some videos on it, and it was just awful, man. I don't know who did this. I need to send a quick message to my video editor guy. Golden short moment just happened on stream. If you can add to tracker 5 skills to get out of platinum diamond. Add that to tracker and feel free to edit. All right. Apologize, y'all. Let's keep it moving. So sorry, Joe. Please say again how I can help. And you said your current rank is C2. What's the MMR?
C1 right now because of the
Okay.
new season. And I don't know whatever the MMR is for C1.
I think it's like 1100 maybe.
Yeah.
I'll just say 1100. But yeah, how can I help? I apologize.
I don't know. I just picked this game because I felt like I did all right. Not perfect, but I'm sure there's something that you could find that I can do better. So
Yeah.
whenever I send you games that I know I do terrible, then you point out the stuff that I already know I did wrong. So I like sending you games where I feel like I did pretty good. That I learn more that way because then you can correct things that I didn't realize I was doing wrong. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, I feel that way when I send replays to the pro coaches. All right. I'll watch your play here. Yeah, I don't hate this challenge. I don't hate any of these challenges. Just maximize the recovery. One little critique I give you a lot, Joe, and I just know because I coach you a lot every week. All these little recovery mechanics, yes. Like here, it doesn't look like it, but you need to be wave dashing. Like this is just a missed opportunity for a speed boost, right? Jump, wave dash. Arrow right, wave dash.
I have been trying to do that more, but in game, like I'm so locked into what's going on in the game that I sometimes I forget.
Yeah. That's normal. I really want you to be using those in all positions. Here, I think the better play is to probably turn up the wall and jump at this ball. It's very challenging to do, but we need to turn right, 2 taps the power side, 3 taps the power side, and then jump. And I actually think we have a shot. This guy's flipping. By staying low, you kind of opt for a 50. I don't know if that backflip was intentional. We do get a good outcome, but I think turning up and going for a shot is the best play here. So if you jump wave dash, and then when this ball goes up, you're looping back, or like you're looping up the wall and going, I think that's the best play. Using the wall for height there, in other words. That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I just I say this almost every time we do a replay, but I don't feel like I have the skill for that yet. Just anything aerial, anything aerial off the wall, I'm always reticent
Yeah.
to try to perform that because, you know, more than half the time I'll just whiff.
Yeah.
So if I'm actually playing a competitive game that I'm trying to win, I try to just stick with the stuff that I know how to do. And I know we talked about that. That's not always the best thing to do. I should fail and learn, but I try to say that for trainers.
Yeah. Well, it's just I know we talked about that last week, mentality a lot. It's a change in approach. I'm cautious of should statements. You should do that if your goal is for max improvement. If you care about your rank, then I can understand why that, you know, wouldn't be a priority. So I'm not saying your approach is wrong, but yeah, you're learning that skill is a good idea. It's a good insight. Here we commit a very common mistake of flipping during a collision. He's about to take control of the ball, and we assume he's hitting the ball to the right. But when you assume in Rocket League, you put yourself in a better position for the outcome you predict, a worse position for any other outcome. And here we're going to see he cuts in, and because you're flipping, you're now in a bad position to go for this ball, and I would be turning. You can now not go for this ball. But you commit here, and this is a mistake. So when the opponent has the ball, we want to be reactive. It's very dangerous to assume, oh, he must be taking this ball across the field. Because when you commit to that, now the ball's behind you, and now you can't go. And now this needs to be a fake challenge and a turn back. Okay. That makes sense. Feel good about that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is something Shock's really big on. You have to be reactive. Like here, for example, you go for the ball. He assumes you're taking it up the wall. So you very nicely fake, and you get a play to his left. So this is what Rocket League is all about, right? Assuming, and being reactive. You get a good flick here. I would love if this is a ground to air dribble. So here, if this is a ground to air dribble, you beat the first, and you get a play on the second. And by ground to air dribble, I mean 2 taps of the jump, and you're flying after the ball. You know this, but I'm just explaining for context for everybody else. Rather than flicking it, because when you opt for a flick and there are 2 defenders back, you almost always forfeit the ball to the second. That makes sense.
Yeah. Again, it might be a skill issue.
Yeah.
I can do like a you know, like a pop, and then I can maybe hit it with my nose once, maybe twice if I'm lucky, but most of the time I kind of miss.
Yeah.
So I'm a little more consistent with flicks, although I'm not really great at those either.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, I mean, you're getting by with your current mechanics, and you can continue to get by to a certain extent, but I think you're very keenly aware that, like, mechanics become a limiting factor at a point. And it becomes the sort of thing where you have to spend a lot more pain avoiding the mechanics and just only focusing on game sense than just learning the mechanic you're missing, right? But I'm conscious it's, you know, not easy. So you're going to move back here. You're going to grab boost. I'd say this is one of the biggest things I notice about your gameplay, Joe, which may be a weakness. This is a great shot. How did we miss that? I couldn't tell you. Being flexible. So I know you're rotating back here and you're scared of like kind of a shot. This flip isn't horrible, actually. I would just immediately here be flipping. So after this recovery, so you hit this ball around 1. Can we even get a better touch here? I love if you hit this ball left. To me, it makes much more sense to get on the right side of this ball and hit it to the left because the opponent's coming at you from the right. So in other words, by hitting the ball to the right, you risk pinching in your own net. Versus if you hit it to the left, it's much safer for you, right? So I would be trying to play this ball around the left of this guy, jumping, hitting the ball in the top right with your top left, right? Trying to hit it this way. I think this is a safer play. But I digress. If you do hit it right here and the ball goes back, we need to recognize here this bump is out of range, this bump is out of range. I want to be flipping back in this direction right now. Turning, lining yourself up, getting this pad. Now, I would not move into the midfield and keep playing these bumps. They make you a little bit slower. This bump isn't actually bad. This guy just should have recovered. That shouldn't have done anything. He should have just jumped. He should have just wave dashed, but he flipped here, which is really bad. The flip is actually really bad. It left his net open. But his teammate also full whiff. So good awareness getting the bump, I suppose, but I would just rotate back once I realize my teammate's in a 1v1. In other words, bumps are less of a priority when my teammate might get scored on. And I can do something about it. Another breakaway. Yeah, so they're just doing a really bad job of supporting each other. Maybe it was a bad pass. I don't know. Good job getting this going for the bump. And then playing the boost is fine. Jump, wave dash. Good job. Good fundamentals. I learn more from you than my school. That's funny. Oh, nice from the teammate. What type of support is this? Yep, this is a good cheat. Very nice cheat. Nice. You're grabbing boost. Use all your boost here. Get to supersonic. This is fine. Jumping, saving the recovery. I would take this ball back. We really want to guide this ball back. Once you realize that there's no blue and my teammate is flipping back, so my teammate's not going. You see this? Blur's not going. You need to be getting on the right side of this ball and taking this ball back to blue. By leaving the ball, I think you might sense some hesitation here because you go, oh, I think I should be going for the ball. You then start turning for the ball, and this touch is okay. At least it delays them, but even then, once again, you should have hit it back. So, like, the key insight here is this ball needs to go back to our corner. That is the safer place for the ball. You don't want to delay that because you're giving the opponents the ball by going back. You can hold on to the ball and boost. You hit the ball back, get on the left side of the ball, speed flip it, roll it down the side of the field, collect all the boost, 1, 2, and then turn around on the ball or continue to take the ball up and over your net. That's the best play in this position. Does it make sense why it's the best play?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why? Or take a guess. I don't know.
Because then you control it the whole way and you don't give a possession away.
Yes. We don't want to give the ball to the opponent if we don't have to. Cool. My timer's about to go off, so we'll watch another minute or so.
Oh yeah, that was a big mistake by me.
So teammate takes it.
Mistake.
This is good. You're flipping up. I'd be looking for demo here. This is a good opportunity to kill. This guy's in your way. If we're full boosting, we can hunt him. So here, I just noticed I would really like to see you be speed flipping. This should be speed flip and boosting. You'll get to the play faster. When you front flip and then start boosting later, you're a little slower. You might not be identifying that you need to go for bump, but when I do identify I need to go for bump, like this guy I'm speed flipping into him and killing him. Okay. Then here, yeah, it's just a bad read, a little slow, and that's going to get us scored on, in theory. Yeah, it is. So I do see like a speed flip right there, but like there's that's a front flip. That's a speed flip. So yeah, just the instinct to use the speed flip.
Sometimes I feel like if I'm not already going a certain speed, then a speed flip doesn't work very well. Is that in my head or?
Yeah, that's in your head.
I feel, okay.
Yeah, the animation's the same.
Okay.
Boosting without boost. It's the same. It's the exact same input sequence. There's more merit to that argument on like a wall dash. On a wall dash, that's true. If you're going faster, a wall dash is easier to pull off than if you're going slow. If I'm going slow, it's a little bit harder. But I can still do that.
I don't think I've ever wall dashed before.
That's okay. Sometimes the first time's the best time. Yep.
I don't even know how to do it. I'll have to look that up.
Yep. I know a guy who has a tutorial.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do.
I can subscribe. Appreciate the replay, Joe. Anything else I can support with?
Nah, it's good. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, we can go over a couple things. I think by default, we're going to check out Maxi next.
With my luck, you still wouldn't land on me.
Bang. Got it. You're up next. Congratulations. I'll start the timer again. Maxi. Mike C, how do I say it?
Replay should be called like Mercy's Lost or something like that. I had to get it off ball chasing. Should be from, I think, October.
October. Wow. This one?
Oh my, did I not send the right one?
No, this is a pro game.
Oh my god.
I can check.
Yeah, I think it's that one. I was about to say, yeah, I do not have no pro replay.
Nice touches from Tox. Well done, my man.
Let me see. November 27th. That's the date of this replay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mercy rank doubles loss. Found it.
Ah, I thought it was October.
Happens. Oh, you're playing with Talk and Gyro. Or this actually Talk and Gyro?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What rank are you?
Right now, because the season reset like 1750.
Oh, it's 1750. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was wondering like why you're playing with Talk and Gyro. I was like, okay, this is a high level lobby. That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, like
Apologies.
the biggest, I'm struggling with like my confidence and hesitation
Yeah, for sure.
and my positioning.
So this
I
is
just, like-
what, GC3 or GC2 at reset?
No, this is SSL like 2K.
Oh,
This was before the reset.
Oh, this is 2K. Okay. Alright. Check it out. Exciting. Alright. How can I support? Confidence?
Confidence and like a good thing as well. Like any tips for like a good mindset? I find myself getting tilted over like the smallest things.
Yeah, so if you want to do a mindset session, I can derail this a little bit, but it's going to take probably the entire 10 minutes or more to work through. So maybe you don't want to do that. Because to understand mindset, I really need to understand what drives you. And like, otherwise, I can't really give you good advice.
I'd be down with that if we can just derail this. Because that's my biggest struggle. Is my mindset stops me from grinding the game.
For sure. I mean, if you're comfortable sharing, why do you play Rocket League?
I played a lot because I find a lot of fun in it, and my girl plays it as well, and she wants me to get better. So I'm kind of doing it for both of us.
Can I ask how
I'd
old
like
are you?
for her to be proud. I'm 18.
You're 18. How old is she?
She's 22.
22. Nothing wrong with that. Girl I'm talking to is a lot bigger age gap than me than that, so don't worry about it.
I'm older.
I think it's a sign of good taste. Touche. But, okay, let me ask you this. So you play Rocket League because you play it for fun. Why do you continue to play even when you're not having fun?
Because the aspect of competitive. I love how competitive it is. Even if I get upset, it's just playing against people this good. Just I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, right. You get really excited to have that level of competition. That makes sense. Why do you think you're getting tilted?
Because I think my biggest thing is like I nitpick my mistakes. Instead of just like, oh, my bad, I messed up. I go way into like, I just go too far berating myself for any mistake.
Yeah. So I would say, from my observation, there's a spectrum of a blame. We can call it the blame spectrum. I think low-ranked players, on average, have a problem with taking blame. So what they do is they cast out agency. They say, my teammate this, my teammate that. My teammates suck, I'm the best. This is the ego of a diamond player. This is the ego of a plat player. This is the ego of a champ player, even some GCs. But I would say if you've gotten to your rank, Mike C. Did I say it right? Is it Maxi or Mike C?
Macy.
Macy. Okay. Macy. I apologize. It's like Lacey, but Macy.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know.
It's like Lacey, but Macy. But you spell it. That's fine. That's fine. The Z is silent. Macy. Anyways, me personally, I found that people who are on their personal development or self-improvement or can reach high levels of any dominance hierarchy, which just means that they're capable of winning games. And for you, you're clearly SSL, so you need to understand, like, you're top 1,000 in North America. Like, you're a very good player. If you're 2K, right? Like, if you just look at the numbers, like, you're definitely top 1,000, I think. Depending on, obviously, when you take the snapshot. It sounds to me like you have a problem of not blaming your teammates or casting out blame, but you have a problem of accountability. And I can relate on this one, but, like, sometimes we're so hard on ourselves. If we accept all responsibility, we go, I lost, I suck. Because I suck at this game, I suck as a person. Why am I so stupid? I'm such a failure. I'm never going to be successful, etc., etc. I mean, that can cause some of these things. Why do you think you're hard on yourself? And why does that even make you upset in the first place?
Because with my rank, I just feel I can play so much better than the mistakes I do.
Right. So you have an expectation of how you should play. And then if you live up to anything less than that expectation, it's a disappointment. And if you live up to anything that is close to that expectation, it's a feeling of relief rather than a feeling of success. Does that feel right?
Yeah.
Does that description feel right, or does that not?
Yeah, no, that
resonate
fits
with you?
well.
I think high performers in any domain, we often have this problem, and I'm going to speak to you like you're a high performer because you are. In something that was very useful for me. I'm not telling you how to coach your mindset. I'm just going to tell you what's worked for me, because I think mindset it's different for everybody. But what's worked for me is understanding that if you make a contract with yourself that I'm only going to be happy if I play a certain way, what that means is anything less than that, you have disappointment, right? You basically rob yourself of being happy. Like, any goal that you set is a contract with yourself to not be happy until you reach that goal. And so this is really good fuel, and it's gotten you to where you are. But what I would suggest is that there's a difference between positive fuel that makes you better and builds up your mindset, makes you and makes you fulfilled and at peace, versus a mentality that makes you successful in Rocket League but that robs you of your peace, that makes you a tilted, passive-aggressive, narcissistic, unhappy person. So what I would encourage you is to assess what's fueled you and gotten you to the rank that you are today, and decide if you need to switch your fuel sources.
Okay.
This has worked for me. I don't know if it will work for you. Maybe there needs to be a level before that of just, like, understanding, like, why do I care about improving? Because for me, like, the reason I made YouTube videos for a while was, like, I was running from pain rather than running towards a goal. And you can run from pain, and it sounds like you're very pain driven. And what I mean by that is you set a goal of, like, I should play like this, and if I don't play like this, I suck. That's a pain motivator, not a positivity motivator. You're running from a feeling of inadequacy rather than running towards something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think if you really want to understand why you're tilting, I would encourage you to understand what motivates you, understand yourself. This might be completely useless. I'll take pause. Do you have any questions? What do you relate to? What are you confused about? What are you uncertain about?
No, it's pretty well. Yeah, try to just find something else. That's...
Well, you like to play Rocket League because it's fun, but you told me you're upset because I don't play to a certain level, and not playing to my level is not fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why isn't just playing Rocket League against these players, whether you win or lose, fun?
I think, like winning or losing doesn't really matter. It's just it always comes back to like the at the end of the game, even mid game. It's like I could have done this better, that better, and I just can't get any enjoyment out of the tiniest mistakes. Or even if I do something cool, it's like the play before that kind of ruined it for me.
Hmm. Yeah, so it's like an obsession about perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, gyro. Double reset peak. That's nice. Pop reset right. Grab another. You guys win 5-4 OT. What motivated you to join the community?
Improving and learning the game from a different like standpoint from myself of kind of like just caveman, see ball, get ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I can't like see into the play as well as you guys can, and it's just always great to have like another source telling me what I could have done.
Of course. I've done coaching
And
with
putting
Gyro.
that-
He's fantastic, for example. Like I love just getting different sources. Like I got coaching from a tournament last week. Let me ask you this. Why is it a problem that you get tilted in Rocket League? It's made you this successful. Why is it something you even want to change in the first place? What if you change and you're
Like-
not as successful as you currently are?
Damn, that's a good ass question. I haven't really thought about that. It's more just like I just want to fix everything. Like I'll feel how I feel when I get there.
Hmm. Yeah, so it sounds like to me that your mentality is actually a driver for your success. And that if you changed your mentality, you might change how successful you are. Because your obsession with perfection will probably make you a higher ranked Rocket League player. I can tell you that much. It'll probably make you less happy.
I've been at like a bottleneck though for like I think like 4 seasons now.
Yeah, like
I
that
just
2K
can't
rank.
seem to like like 2100. I haven't been able to get past like 2140.
Yeah, well, you're seeking help now, which is great. We can offer different perspectives. But since you came to me about mentality, I'm just speaking about mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll just tell you this. There was a moment for me, not in my Rocket League journey because I'm not as high ranked as you, but there was a moment for me in my YouTube journey where I had to switch fuel sources. And for the longest time, I was motivated on YouTube by a feeling of satisfaction by how many views my videos got. Like if video got high views, I was a good person. If videos got low views, I was a bad person, or I was successful or unsuccessful. And there was a point in time where I had to realize like that mentality got me to where I am today. It taught me how to make YouTube videos that get clicks. It taught me how to make et cetera, et cetera. But it got to a point where I was making YouTube videos and I actually wasn't happy with the videos I was making. Like they were getting views, but I was basically my comment section's bitch. You know what I mean? Like I was just making,
Yeah.
I was just like a streamer that just sat there all day, and I'm not going to name names in the Rocket League scene, but I would say this is like 90% of people in the Rocket League scene, so it applies to more. I'd say over half at least that are just like, their comment section's bitch. And like, they just, whatever the Rocket League community wants from them, they're just like a dancing monkey that people yell at. And they're normally very tilted, very disaffected. They kind of sound like they're 15 years old, and these are like full-grown men. And it's just very high school to me, and like I made a decision that I would rather get less views and appeal to less people in the Rocket League community, but make videos that I'm proud of and that I think are robust and interesting about interesting things in Rocket League, rather than just appeal to, you know, brain rot, right, and get views. And so what I'm basically saying is I still make YouTube videos, but I make them for a different reason, and they look very different. And why you play Rocket League is up to you. But if you're finding that your mentality has made you successful but unhappy, you have to reflect on whether it serves you to keep that mentality or to make an adjustment and how you can adjust.
Okay.
So I don't have the answers for you. but I'm just giving you guys like things that have worked. For me.
Yeah.
Mercy is in this lobby too. the guy you were playing is also in Twitch chat right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so half that lobby is, and I know Gyro, and I don't know Talk, but I know Gyro. That's funny.
I think that was like one of the only times I've played him.
Talk? Yeah, he's usually a little higher in twos.
No, Mercy.
Oh, Mercy. I
Like
don't know
never
about-
seen that guy.
Yeah, I don't know about Mercy personally, but thank you for supporting in the chat, Mercy. So yeah, man, that's going to conclude our mentality session. I would love to go more in depth with this in the future, but I think you have some things to think about. And I would encourage
Yeah,
you.
it's definitely
Okay.
good to like. Okay. Thank you though.
Yeah. Happy to support. All right, Macy. Good stuff. The pain pleasure principle is huge. Yeah, and Zero. It's Bachno Zero. It's about you have to decide. Thank you for the follow, Mercy. Appreciate it. It's about whether you're running from pain or running from pleasure. And I guess what I'm trying to explain, or at least say for me, Macy, is like there's not a right answer. Like I was the most materially successful in the Rocket League space. I was making the most money, and I was getting the most views when I was driven by pain. When I was driven by like maximum pain, I was running from something. Now, side note, I was also quite an unhappy person, right? And I wouldn't say I was as like satisfied or I would aligned or happy with my happy with myself, but like materially I was successful. So like I guess what I'm asking is like, or something that you can reflect on is like, is being tilted at Rocket League a problem to be solved? Is this something that serves me or does it not serve me? And it sounds like you're annoyed by the fact that you're tilted and you know it's not good for you, but you have to decide whether you actually want to make a change. And to decide whether you want to make a change, you have to decide that you're fed up with something and that it's actually costing you more than it's benefiting you. And so I don't know if it's costing you more than it's benefiting you. So like, first off, I don't even know if this is something you need to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, it definitely is. Me being tilted, just like I've thrown so much MMR and just being upset.
Yeah, so you're saying you're so tilted to the point where it's even getting in the way of your MMR goal, which I'm sure at some point it helped you with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Macy, I'm going to give you some things to think about. I want you to come back with some more like targeted questions, like follow-ups from this. I hope I gave you some things to think about. I'm going to take a quick break. I have to check out 2 VIP replays from folks on that are VIP members. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get some food. I will be back in like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll check out the VIP replays. Okay? So I'll be back in a second. See y'all in a sec. BRB.
is what's going to make that precise control of the stick
Right, to
feel
get
a
to
lot
know
more
which way you
fluid.
have to turn it, you know?
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
exactly. You get very accustomed to figuring out how your stick messes with the air roll. Like if you, for example, if you air roll left and then you hold your left stick to the right, it will tornado spin you. For me, it's opposite because I use air roll right. But
So if I use left, or yeah, and then I turn right while I'm up, like, do I tilt my car back or do I just like jump and then do it?
so when I go for a Risa, let me think.
Sorry to interrupt y'all, but Luke has many videos on YouTube about the 8 directions of aero. I think you should give that video a look.
Yeah, because right
Yep.
now I'm trying to describe air roll while like not actually being on the game and just holding the controller in my hands, and it's not convenient. Yeah, no, exactly, because that's all it is for me. It's just muscle memory. Like I could go into free play right now, and I could probably hit a double flip reset musty double tap first try.
Really?
Like that's how confident I am with my mechs.
That's
And
what
I haven't even touched
they-
Rocket League today.
that's what them GC2s was telling me, that once you get it down, it's muscle memory after that. It's
Dude,
kinda
yeah, I
easy.
could literally just hold my controller, do the motion for a speed flip right now. Like without seeing the car. Like, and I guarantee you it'd be a perfect speed flip.
So on that thing going in the circle in the middle, would you consider starting out at maybe like a low, you know how you can slow it down?
It doesn't matter too much on the height, or are you talking about the game speed?
Like where you can slow the whole gameplay down?
I don't think it matters too much if you do use lower game speed. You don't want to use it for too long because then your muscle memory will get connected to using it. It's good for understanding the motion, but after you understand the motion, then you definitely want to switch back to normal game speed.
Yeah, I noticed a big change earlier. So I was in free play and I'd done 50%, you know, just playing around with it. And I went straight into a game and I was like, oh my goodness. It was like 20 times quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried using it while practicing mechanics, and I just don't like how I feel right after, because I feel that feeling for like an hour, and it's so uncomfortable. I normally try to, I guess, mitigate the feeling by speeding up the game more than the normal speed. Get used to that, and then bring it back down, because then everything feels slow, and at least it's better than the entire game feeling fast.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know you could make it faster. I thought it was just regular and then slow.
Well, you can with Bacchus mod, so on PC.
Right. Sounds like I just needed a PC.
If you want to get better at Rocket League, PC is definitely the best way to go about it.
Yeah, because they got that rings maps and everything, huh?
Yep, you got all the workshop maps to mess around on.
All them fancy things. You can do it here, I don't care.
You're good to do them here. I'm not.
So pressing on down. So pressing on down for the coaching program. No, I was saying the coaching program went down in prices? It's not like 150 or whatever it used to be. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I did it. I just stopped doing it and was thinking about getting back into it because now my schedule is more open and stuff.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
am muted on stream. I apologize, y'all. So I'm unmuted now. We're checking out some VIP replays, but yeah, the VIP is basically a higher tier membership of the community, and you get one-on-one coaching every month. The VIP is less than the boot camp. It's more than the clubhouse. Just the community membership. It's in the month. Yeah, something like $100. I think it depends on where you are in the world, but it's like around $100 to $120. Yeah. I think we got a couple of replays. Stony Bop, who was actually here, I think. We can check out your replay if you want. And then I got Azon and then Aries as well that we'll check out. Yeah. Woo! Stony Bop, if you want, I'll check out your replay first since you are here. I think you're a VIP member.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you are. Let me
Appreciate
remove everybody's VIP Luke replay review roles so that way y'all can't redeem again. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, it should be a good time. And then we'll send these recordings to y'all as always. So yeah, we'll start with your Stony Bop. Let's check this out. You said, what I think the problem is, no speed flip, fast aerial, directional air roll control, inconsistencies, momentary lapse in focus or confidence, poor boost management, poor car control, old habits. You're currently training nothing, 1v1 rank to warm up and straight into rank 2s. That's all right. We can talk about this. Your goal is to reach GC, to have better car control, full understanding of how the ball reacts to my car, so ball control too. Is it possible to reach GC with no speed flip and no directional air roll? I'll get to this in a second. Do I just need to improve my mechanics? What other area that I haven't mentioned could I improve on that is essential to ranking up? I hope this replay doesn't bore you to death. Appreciate Jenny feedback. That's funny. I hope it doesn't bore me to death either.
I always try to keep it lighthearted, you know?
Yeah. I like Humble. Not a fan of Humble. Alright, let's put these replays in here. We'll skip the ones that I already have. Skip. Alright. Stony Bop. So to answer your first couple questions, I'll start a timer for about 30 minutes, obviously plus or minus. You know, that's usually how long I try to do these. But to answer your questions, is it possible to reach GC with no speed flip and no directional air roll? Yes, but I think you start to get into the world of what is the simplest way to rank up versus can I rank up with this challenge or handicap? So in other words, I think you start to get into the range of a handicap when you talk about trying to reach GC without speed flips. Like, in other words, that would be a YouTube challenge that I would do to make the game harder for myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
It would be less pain to just spend, like, you can learn speed flips in a couple days, you know?
Yeah, I've tried it. I just can't seem to figure it out. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if my controller settings aren't right. I use the Elite 2 controller, so there's like internal settings that I've tweaked, and I'm not sure if my settings actually allow me to do a speed flip or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about Dead Zone. I could live coach you on them. Speed flips are super important. To answer your question about air roll, I would say speed flips are super, like, speed flips are like spend 10 hours learning them for a huge power bump. To get a big power bump from air roll, you need to spend closer to like, and when you say air roll, I assume you mean air roll left, air roll right, right? Like
directionally,
yeah. Air roll left, air roll right. It's more like, you're gonna have to spend 100 hours to get a big power bump from learning this. So I could understand you refusing to learn air roll left or air roll right. Refusing to learn speed flips, in my opinion, would be undoubtedly silly. That's how I'd think about those two things.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Does that answer your question though?
Yeah, so I do just need to improve the speed flip,
Yeah, like that would be your lowest hanging fruit.
Yeah, I realise I basically just play Kickoff Simulator.
Yeah.
And then it's just like luck then from there, you know?
Yeah. I can understand that.
But yeah, that answers my question,
Cool. Let's check out the replay. Appreciate the feedback, Killer Nate. Looking for your replay, Stony. Stony Bop. High one? No. Upload for replay?
Upload for replay? Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
That might be it.
Does look like you? Yeah, I see.
Like you? Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
I will try to help with consistency. You had questions about mechanics. You also mentioned confidence.
Yeah, in the air, mostly.
Maybe that's a lack of arrow left, arrow right. All right, we'll coach you on things that we can improve. And anybody watching in chat, I'm going to focus my attention on Stony Bop. I'm not going to be answering any viewer questions during this, since this is his time. So you're moving back here. You're shadowing this guy. We need to put up a chow. So in these positions, when you're here and your teammate's moving back like this, I would assume your teammate's grabbing pads around your back post at this point. So he's going to move back post, he's going to move into net, and he's going to be facing the ball. Somebody needs to put up a challenge before he gets in your box, before he gets inside this boost rainbow. If you both are putting up a challenge at the goal line, this makes this much harder, because if this 50 goes mid, now blue gets the ball. Whereas you want to be stacking your challenge, like one guy put up a challenge, obviously, and then one guy wait back. I can understand that it's awkward here. After this touch, I would probably be jumping and forcing him to go high. So just play kill on the guy, like play the ball, force him to go up, and then try to get a block. That's what I would be doing.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit earlier. That's what I would recommend.
It's a bit hard to kind of go for that kind of play in solo queue because you never know if your teammate is going to do the same thing or not.
For sure. That's why it's so important to make it like obvious that you're going early. Yeah, like to go now, don't wait. Now once it gets here, just wait. But like put up a hand early, pretty much. Makes it easier. Here, this is a candidate for a drop touch. Are you familiar with drop touches? This is what Coach Torment here calls them.
Just like a little soft touch, like maybe with the wheel.
Exactly right. So you jump up here, you realize that he's facing back, and we're gonna air roll right to expose one of the wheels and drop this ball down. Because by hitting it up, we give him a turn opportunity. Yeah.
Why would you air roll right there as opposed to air roll left? Is that just...
It's slightly faster to air roll right here because the ball is moving to the right. So you want your car to be like... you want your car's wheels to be facing up and left. So not fully upside down. You want them to be up and left slightly to balance. Because the ball's moving like this. So you need to apply a force like this. Or like this to kill it.
Yeah, okay, you need to be open to the ball. Yeah,
exactly right. Yeah, to kill it down. So a good pack for this.
In my head, I was trying to shoot that.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, if you are trying to shoot, that's okay. It's just not the best option if you see he's not.
Yeah.
We're going to go back wall here. Yes, hit it over. Like here, great, powerful touch. Why? Because we see that this guy is pushed up too close. So good touch. Now stay middle here. He's going to play it to the right. I would slam this off wall for teammate. Nice. Teammate's going to have a touch. He doesn't get the best touch, but you're supporting. Getting demoed here kind of sucks. I would turn off ball cam. As you move here, turn off ball cam. Check, see where he is. You know this other guy's rotating back. It's worth it to dodge demo in order and sacrifice positioning in order to live.
Yeah, 100%.
Fine, we're going to grab boost. Use speed flip. That looked like a speed flip. Was that not a speed flip?
No, according to Musty's training pack, it is most definitely not.
It looked like a speed flip to me. I mean, that pack can be deceiving. Musty's kickoff
I've
test.
Never got that. Yeah, I've never hit the ball once on that.
Yeah, on that pack, there's some special technique required. Like, you need to make sure you don't like boost before the timer starts ticking down. If your speed flip looks like as far as the animation goes correct, I wouldn't worry about his kickoff test as being the only way to know.
Okay.
Because like,
well, what is it like? Does it require like one of them perfect tick like speed flips, like a tick perfect speed flip?
Yeah, exactly. Like to do Musty's kickoff test, you have to have a perfect cancel time, dodge angle, etc. But you can have a 98% effective speed flip and fail that test. Like that, that test grades you on 99% accuracy. But as far as I'm concerned, if you have 95% accuracy, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I would have said that I definitely don't have a speed flip. Like, I just lose so many kickoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we can actually watch
But,
the kickoffs to see, but that looked animation wise like a speed flip that I've like
Okay, I'll take it.
annual speed flip.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Hit the ball forward here, move back, play bump here. Yeah, like here we should be speed flipping back. Good jump. We want to be wave dashing down, not flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you flip
that
near the
was so
wall, it's
bad.
gonna screw your recovery.
I know. I tried to get the boost. I was hoping the boost would spawn, and then it just messed me up.
Yeah, here we gotta put a hand up. Yeah, you just let him whiff. That's fine.
Yeah.
Here you should have an aerial setup. Let's see. Here we get way too far behind the ball with too much speed. We need to break tap and come from under this ball and tap jump. We need this ball to be high and out to the midfield, not fast and forward. You hit this fast and forward because you're boosting through it, and yeah, you can't create from here. We need to stay under the ball.
Heavy of a touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good recovery, jump down, wave dash. We need to work on the consistency of our wave dashes off the wall. Before you jump off the wall, you need to accelerate and turn your nose down. That way you start driving down and then you jump. That way your jump goes downwards. If you jump and your nose is facing sideways, you're going to float in the air too long, and now we can't wave dash. We lose the flip.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, we just got to be consistent about that. Yeah, just like if you fix that recovery there, like if you had a wave dash there, you would have saved in time. You also could have looked at the play better. So after you make this touch here, jump, turn on ball cam, and we want to be wave dashing down by the front post, and then we might decide we don't have time for this boost. We might have decided we need to just go to midfield. So this is a very wide rotation. Here, we kind of missed our touch. We need a fast aerial.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The whole play was just very bad, yeah. A lot of mistakes. That's the lapse in focus there, you know, like the only things that I clearly know are wrong.
Yeah.
But still doing them anyways.
Yeah. I would like to see you cheat more aggressively here. You want to be accelerating as you enter the 50. So you don't want to be this far back and slow. You want to be accelerating here, boosting, as you enter this diamond. Like, you want to be approaching this pad when the 50 happens. You were too far behind here. So here, you were at this pad. You were right here when the 50 happens. You want to be up here right now.
And you're saying I want to be accelerating as late as possible.
Exactly right. So you imagine here, you don't want to be driving like this. This is slow-mo. Excuse me.
Oh.
Actually, do I have Bacchus mod on? No, I don't. You don't want to be like cheating like this. And then I go after the kickoff. You want to be jumping here. And then you're going this way.
Yeah.
You're at supersonic when the kickoff happens. Like literally supersonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the old habits there, you know.
Yeah. It's little stuff, but it will help your 2's game a lot.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Here you're gonna grab half boost. Ball goes. Where did we leave off? No, we weren't here yet. We weren't here yet. No, we were way ahead of here actually. Yeah, we're right here. Yeah, because you want to be moving much faster, and if that ball goes sideways, you need to be first to that boost. Here, you just can't jump. Cannot jump on this. When this ball rolls up the back wall here, he has so many options. He could hit it across his teammate.
Yeah, I never do this. Yeah, I never do this. I had a read on him. I felt it, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy work.
It's one of them moments. Like I wouldn't ever go for that. I just did that time.
Yeah, I mean, you know what works at your rank better than me, but this play happens because he's not looking at you at all. He didn't check you. He didn't listen to you. He's like, "Oh, how you doing?"
Yeah, exactly. If he's a competent player, like that's going straight over me, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he'll check that you're going, and then he'll just let the ball fall down the wall, and you will have used 70 boosts to do nothing. Like, he'll just let it fall down the wall. Jumping is not bad. Jumping that early is not recommended.
No, definitely, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Kind of just testing the waters, you know. Like that's my practice. I don't really go into free play and practice. I practice mid game, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so here we got a chow, probably. When the ball's moving across here, we need to shut down the angle. I'm very scared of him shooting. I don't know why he doesn't shoot on you. This guy should shoot.
Yeah.
We need to put up a challenge here. This is too awkward. This is fine now. We get the ball to teammate. Teammate gets a great shot. This should just be in.
Yeah.
Good job. Let's see this speed flip. It doesn't look like a bad speed flip.
That's on my weak side as well.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. You just you take a little bit longer to recorrect. So you turn right here, which is fine if you speed flip left. You turn right, you see this, you go whoop, you turn like that.
Okay.
So you turn right, so that way you can speed flip left, which is fine. But when we get here, we need to hold arrow left, and now we need to push our stick to the left. That way we land facing the ball.
Yeah.
Now we're landing facing this way, and this isn't a straight up kickoff. Now we have to turn left more, which makes us slow. It's not bad, but it's just a little slow, which is why you're losing the kickoff back left. A more consistent way to do speed flips on corner kickoff is to always turn upfield. Upfield, speed flip left. This makes sure that you don't have to do that adjustment at the end. On the right side, upfield, speed flip left. On the left side, it would be upfield, speed flip right. That makes sure that we're always center when we land on the ball. But if you do want to turn infield first, you can turn infield, but you just have to recorrect on your landing. You see this? Like I turn infield, that's fine, but then I have to recorrect.
So if I was to, like, what's the most optimal way to do that then?
Yeah, the most efficient way, like with the least human input, is to turn upfield and then speed flip infield.
Okay.
But
yeah, okay.
If you can only speed flip left, for example, then you can do this adjustment, but you just have to spin your car to the left when you land. So that way you land straight. Like here would be speed flipping right would emulate that, but you see like I correct. Yeah. So you can do either way. Neither is faster or slower because you do have time to correct, but one introduces more human error. Yeah.
Okay.
Potential for human error. But there are pros and cons to each. Yeah. So do whichever one you like. Somebody said, can I book an appointment tomorrow? You can join the community. I coach every Monday night. That's how these work.
So see that speed flip, yeah? Like when I'm doing that, and you said it looked like a speed flip, I'm just flicking the analog. Like I'm not even doing what I think would be a diagonal flip and then cancelling it and then adjusting. Like I'm literally just flicking the analog. And it works. Whenever I try to follow the tutorial and do a speed flip, just cannot get it.
Yeah, I mean, you are definitely canceling because your nose faces forward the whole time. Whereas if you're not speed flipping, your nose should not face forward. Like if I diagonal flip, it won't face forward.
Yeah. That's so strange. I've got some sort of mental block going on there because I can do it without trying. But then as soon as I try to do it, I haven't done it once, like, you know?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So strange.
Yeah, it is strange.
That was really bad defense.
It's okay. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily look bad. You just have to correct it. Yeah, that is a speed flip. So, yeah, this is not a speed flip. These are not speed flips. Jump, wave, dash, down.
Yeah, they're definitely not speed flips.
Yeah, those are front flips. Supporting your teammate here. This is good. Yeah, you can't really go here. This is fine. You just can't turn on this. You can't turn on this.
Yeah.
So here you're doing fine. Just control the boost. Yeah, you can't challenge that.
I know.
Then you get back. Here we don't want to move into the corner. We need to move into the midfield. So here you have to ignore ball and start moving to the left. Ignore the ball because we need to get on this side so that we're facing it. But by moving into ball side, now you're on the wrong side of the ball, and it's really hard to make this save.
Yeah, because I was immediately thinking about just downing that first guy.
Yeah, I think you were chasing him, but you kind of got distracted by chasing him. You need to go left.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Should have been back post, yeah.
Yeah, and back post is the direction you need to move, but you don't even need to go to the back post. You just need to get on the other side of the ball.
Yeah. Go home.
I'm just cautious about using the word back post because I say back post and people are like, I wouldn't have gone back post. I'm like, no, you go in the direction of the back post, but you don't need to get the. Yeah, so I think you are just getting pulled away with demos. This is a very greedy demo. At this point, we don't know if orange or blue has ball. So if orange has ball, you can maybe look for this demo. But orange has to have ball and really control it. This is a jump ball right now. This is kind of awkward. I don't think you should be chasing here. I think you need to be getting behind your teammate.
Okay, yeah.
Your teammate ends up being fine, but I was just not convinced by our vision that our teammate had the ball 100% there. So I don't think
I'm not sure. Yeah. I probably felt in the moment like he had it, you know?
Yeah. I see this cheat style. I would not encourage it unless you're telling your teammate to lose left. Are you doing that?
No, definitely not, no.
Yeah, I would encourage just the simple cheat forward. Just get this boost and front flip. Because you want to be closer to the kickoff than you are. This is too far from the kickoff. If the ball kills here, he's going to get the ball, and you're going to be in a really bad spot. Because it goes left, this is probably the best thing that could happen for you, and you're still second to the boost. Because you're too far.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah.
So yeah, this is just not a good... I understand some people think this is good. This approach to kickoffs gets beat by just hard cheating.
Yeah,
that's
I think the reason why I do that is because, in the low ranks, kickoffs are not consistent. Like, the ball is not going to go dead. It's just going to fly straight back at you, like, you know? So, over the years, I've just kind of learned to be in that position on kickoff. And then, obviously, that's not optimal then in high ranks, you know?
Yes, it's not optimal in high ranks. It's definitely not optimal in even champ.
Yeah, no, I get destroyed on kickoffs all the time.
Like here, you should be, you're getting owned. Yeah, you're owned.
Oh, that was so bad. Don't look at that. Skip that one. We don't need to see that one. Yeah.
But this is because you're not hard cheating. You're soft cheating. Soft cheating gets beat by hard cheating like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to fix your kickoff approaches. But I totally understand your why you do what you do. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, yeah, I think you agree. You need to change your approach.
Could be better though. Yeah.
Now that you're higher rank.
Was that me there on kickoff again? So that's the angle where I feel most confident doing the attempt of a speed flip. This angle right here is where I feel most confident doing
so you actually turn left and speed flip right. Yeah, I mean, that was a speed flip. That was a speed flip. But yeah, you're doing it in a way that's a little harder, like turning left, speed flip right, because then you have to turn to the right after the kickoff, which can sometimes be slow. It's not bad. You just have a little more human input. Yeah, so honestly, there are so many freaking kickoff goals in this game. If you just cheat better, you'll win like a lot of games.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, like on this kickoff, I would like you to use a flip. What I do is I drive, I jump, and then I wave dash into this boost right as the kickoff happens.
Yeah.
You'll just be so much more effective. I might be able to show you a replay.
I was looking at one of your classes there yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
And you went into detail about the kickoff and hard cheating up, and it was really good.
Yeah.
It was only then I realized, oh, I don't do that.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really important. This demo is a little too greedy in my opinion, because he can go backboard. Yeah, I would say you're
far locked there again.
Yeah, you're not. I like that you're looking for demos. I think you're just a little too greedy in the situations. In order for a demo to be good, you need to have you in between the opponent and the ball. If you're behind if you're behind the ball and the opponent's in front of you, this is not really a good candidate for the ball. And you can't get in front of the ball really quick. It's really hard to get in front of the ball here. And if you do, he gets up to the backboard, so it's very challenging to get this.
Yeah. So I think I was just trying to I just saw 2v1 and I instantly just went for the demo.
Yeah. Not bad. There are a few exceptions to that rule that you need to know about. One is if the opponent's in the net or on the back wall.
Yep. I guess it's very just situational, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a mostly correct rule. Like in 2v1 look for demo. If we're same side, if we're opposite side, you don't. I don't do it. If I'm so like teammate over here, opponent over here, you here, I don't chase this demo.
Yeah.
Because this guy can go this way to get to your teammate or this way to get to your teammate.
Yeah. If I was to chase a demo, I feel I'd just drive in front of my teammate and then he can drive behind me, and it's like impossible for the opponent then to be able to block it.
Unless he jumps over you and gets chasing the ball.
Well, yeah, but then he's cracked out his head and then he deserves it, you know?
Yeah. I would say you're mostly correct. That was just an exception to the demo rule.
Yeah.
Nice jump, wave dash down. Good use of recoveries. Keep rolling through. Just ignore. Good bump. Good. Yeah, great play from you. Really great.
Yeah, I just got lucky there, I think, yeah.
Well, no. You ran through well. I mean, you were a little panicky here.
Yeah,
But it's
right.
not bad to keep the ball moving. Like, here, this is not bad keeping the ball moving. You're low boost, so you just want to keep it moving forward. That's fine. Good shot.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you'll cheat a little more aggressively in the future, which will be good. Yeah, here you just go back corner, which is correct. Watch shot. Nice, you should have. I don't want to flip into this ball. I just want to jump and let it fall. It'll give my teammate a more consistent setup than flipping.
Yeah, I almost missed that ball right there.
Yeah. Luckily, you get boost.
That's where a bit of confidence comes into aspect because, like, I should be able to hit that ball 10 times out of 10. But in that moment, I was, like, scared to hit the ball, you know? I was afraid I was going to miss.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, being afraid of missing is going to make me miss, you know?
Great beat. Yeah. Nice try on the ceiling pin.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I just jumped.
Yeah, you tried for it. That was almost a ceiling pinch. I thought you were going for a ceiling pinch. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I mean, you just missed the ceiling pinch, and then you pinched it way wide, so your recovery sucks now. This is a bad flip. You need to wait to use your flip until you grab a boost. Here, you want to turn, grab the 12, and then speed flip in the mid. You don't want to flip from low speed. This takes too long to then get to this boost. Yeah. It did delay your recovery a significant amount.
Yep.
You could
There's a lot of inconsistencies. Yeah. Also, quick question. What do you think about my ball camera? Like, the switch is instant.
That's fine. That's personal preference. Some people like it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's fast. Makes me feel mecky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why. Some people says it makes them feel mecky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your gameplay looks good, man. We went over a couple mechanical things. The speed flip thing, I'm not sure about. I think that might actually be placebo, to be completely honest with you. You were speed flipping as far as I can understand if you're not doing the musty test, but this musty test is bullshit. Like, it is good. Musty, love you. But this test is, like I said, the musty kickoff test, it grades you if you do a 99% perfect speed flip. If you do a 95% perfect, it'll say it's wrong. So, like, it's not the end all be all.
Okay. I would still like to learn, obviously, you know. It'd be good to have the tick perfect speed flip.
Yeah. Yeah, like, see, like, if I did a perfect speed flip, but I didn't start driving quick enough. Like, see, these are speed flips, but it says they're wrong.
Okay, yeah. So this was me for, like, a good 2 hours, like, last week.
Yeah, this thing drives me crazy. Like,
Just
I don't know if I'm just not pushing
again.
drive. But nobody can tell me this isn't a speed flip motion.
Okay.
Why am I not getting the
That makes me
kickoff?
feel a
I
little
couldn't
bit better
tell you.
about myself then. Oh, I've started something now.
I'm tilted. I'm losing it. Meanwhile, everybody in the YouTube shorts is like, Luke Wash doesn't even know how to speed flip anymore. I swear, this is a speed flip. Nobody can tell me this is not a speed flip. There we go. What was different about that attempt than all the other ones? I couldn't tell you. They look the same to me.
Yeah.
But I guess this one was better.
Stuff, yeah.
I don't know. As far as like practical purposes, yeah. But looking for demos, I would say you're sometimes slightly too aggro. You could improve the way you approach kickoffs very easily. You could improve when you look for demos was a big one.
Yeah, who's that guy that was like he innovated demos in RLCS. He got like seven demos every game or something, and he ended up winning RLCS. Was that?
You're talking about Calm? You're talking about the Peeps? You had
I think it was
Ruddles,
Calm.
Arsenal, Gyro.
Calm, yeah.
You had Calm, who was Torment's teammate on V1. Yeah, I've done a couple of podcasts with Calm. He's funny.
Yeah, since that kind of moment, he talked about like the physical game of Rocket League being like overlooked, and then I was just like, yeah, okay, let me just demo everybody, you know?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to swing one way on the spectrum to understand. But yeah, I think you're swinging a little too far on the spectrum.
Yep, sounds good.
But is there anything else I can support with?
No, honestly, I think you've pretty much touched on like everything that I was thinking about, and then a few other things that I didn't realize as well. So
cool. I'm glad that helps.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
So keep drilling your consistent recoveries. Speed flips actually aren't a big concern. I want to see you wave dashing and doing all these fundamental recovery movements more consistently. Like sometimes your recoveries were slow, flipping near the walls, just these like these things to get back quicker. 12 boost speed flip is the fastest way to get to supersonic. So just don't complicate it.
Okay, is 12 boost speed flip gets you to supersonic?
Yeah, or damn near close. The idea is, yeah, like, okay, I'm 0. No, it doesn't. Not even close. But I need to accelerate. So like here, I'll accelerate maximum, then boost, then speed flip. I got there with 20. But what you don't want to do is start flipping from standing still. So like flip, flip, flip.
Yeah, you have no momentum. Yeah.
Flip. Like it took me 5 flips to get to supersonic, versus if I just drive, then boost, and then flip, it takes me 2 flips to get to supersonic.
And then just one final question about the wave dashes and stuff off the wall. So I land the wave dash obviously with manual air roll because I power slide at the same time.
Yeah.
But if I'm coming off the wall, should I be using directional?
Yeah,
Like
I mean, it don't matter. I mean, I used to do it that way
like,
too. Now I use directional, but I used to do like joystick like here and then jump and wave dash. Both work. It's
So the joystick down there, like the movement to jump down is fine with the joystick?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine with the joystick. Either or.
Okay.
I mean, it introduces a little more human error than just pressing the one button, but like it's if you input once again, it's fine.
Okay,
it's
brilliant.
2 buttons
Thanks,
versus
man.
1 button. Yeah, but yeah. No, good questions. And just make sure, yeah, like when you're landing, you need to start driving down. If you just jump from up here,
I'm just gonna jump up, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wave dash. But if I'm up here and I start driving down and then I jump, now I land. I can wave dash.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's everything. Anyways, that's all the questions I have.
Appreciate the replay. This was really helpful. Thanks for being here. I'll send you the recording.
Thanks for having me,
I'll
man.
get over to you. Yeah, of course.
Cheers.
Cheers. Peace.
Thank you.
I'll start a new recording for the other VIPs. I think we had 2 more replays to look at. Let's see here. This guy is... Thank you, Stony Bop. I'm going to get you up. Azon and Ares. We'll check out Azon. Azon says he thinks the problem is using his boost poorly, rushing shots, hesitations, and occasional awkward positioning. His rank is Diamond 1. He says his current training is on days where I genuinely have time, 3 to 4 hours with a mix of ranked and training packs, a little inconsistent, obviously life. His goal is to be Diamond by 2026, Champ by March, maybe even Feb, more advanced flicks. Yeah, I wouldn't look too far out, but I just set the next goal. It says you're Diamond 1, so maybe you're Plat in this, I don't know. More advanced flicks and air dribbles, and using boost at the right time. Locking in more with fun and beneficial training packs. When should I stay versus go? When am I using my boost wrong? Should I try hitting the ball more with the nose of my car? Yeah, so this is situational. This I can look at. This is situational. All right, let's look. Do you have a title on it? Azon. Sorry, I'm yawning, but I'm locked in. Do I see Azon? Let me know if y'all see a guy named Azon. I see Ares. So the match called 3v3? No, this is my game with Shock. Do y'all see Azon? Am I blind? I'll pause your recording, Azon. Why do I not see it? Oh no, maybe I downloaded it for the first time. Yeah, okay, I downloaded it for the first time. It was my mistake. Looks like I had just downloaded it for the first time. Now I'm gonna refresh. Anything new here? Red Town. Blue Square? No. Threes Game SpookyLuke? No. Smashy? No. Is it High 1? Is this AA602? I would assume this is him. This looks like a Diamond Lobby to me. By the cameras and the weird cars. and the bad card signs. So I'm gonna assume AA602 is Azon. Azon. John. Guys, is this Azon? Just gonna download it again and then drag it and drop it into my replay thing again and see if I see another high LOL. Yeah, now there's high 1, a bunch of them. Pro tip, Azon, put your name in the replay if you can. It helps with fine. But I'm gonna assume you are AAY602. I really hope you are this person. Otherwise, this will be very awkward that I'm analyzing somebody else in your game. But I would just assume that this is you. Maybe we have messages that confirm that this is you. AAY602. AAY602. Okay, so this has got to be you. Yeah, this has got to be you. Okay, this has got to be you, Jonathan. Okay. All right, we're checking you out. Cool. I appreciate the review. I didn't realize you left a review. Thank you. I mean, I did realize that you left a review. I said thank you, but I didn't realize it was you, as in Azon. All right, quick. Let's get caught up. When to stay versus go, all these sorts of things. So I'll just give you pointers on all those things. So here we just don't get a consistent wall touch. We're going to go back left for boost. This is fine. We want to avoid flipping this close to the wall. If we do flip, the flip should happen now. Not now. This is too close to the wall, and now you're landing on the wall, and you slap it, and now you're going slower. So now you have to reuse a bunch of boost to build speed, which makes you slow. So we want to flip further away from the wall to keep our speed. That causes us to waste a lot of boost too. In general, we don't want to be turning on the ball like this in threes. I wouldn't recommend it at your rank. Instead, when this ball gets hit forward, you don't really have a good touch. I would just let my teammate fall and keep going, and I would try to bump the opponents off as I get behind my team again. I wouldn't turn and try to play this ball. Your teammate is going to have an easier time playing this ball, and you're just slowing down your team's attack, and you give the ball back to orange. So I would keep it logical. When you finish your play, move off the ball and come back around. That makes sense? Move off the ball, come back around, kill this guy on the way. Don't keep trying to go at the ball from under it. Certainly not at your rank. I don't think this is recommended. Like stop trying to touch the ball. You're just helping orange, and your team can't go when you sit on the ball like this. So I'm gonna assume the perspective of I just laughed out loud. What is this car? What? This is Diamond 1.
Why does that look so small too?
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It looks
you,
like
Russ.
mini.
It is. It's good. He's goofy as hell. Okay, so here, I'm laughing my ass off. In your teammate's position, Azon, when you're sitting under the ball like this, they should be moving up. But when you continue cutting under, like him, first off, he shouldn't be sitting in that. But here, if you get out, he can go forward. But your diamond teammates are just going to keep sitting back when you sit under the ball like that. So it really just delays your team and makes you guys inefficient. So finish your play, move off the ball. Stop going for the ball. Leave, get around. In this case, since it's so awkward, I would just get behind. But yeah, get behind. Get on the other side of the ball. It's going to be very tough for you to score on orange when you're making every touch, driving at your net. We'll resume. I laughed so hard, I think I paused the music. All right, we're going to keep rotating back. Before you flip for the ball, you should turn off ball cam. You should turn ball cam back on. So here we watch the 50. It bounces mid. Turn ball cam back on. See where the ball is. Turns out the ball was right on you, but you just drove away, and nobody in the lobby went for it. But yeah, we want to keep ball cam on in those positions. Here, take their boost and leave. Don't keep going for the ball. So you have a bad habit. This has happened like 4 times in the first 30 seconds. Grab the boost, leave. You keep turning. Your team can't go when you turn here. It really makes your team inefficient. I'm laughing at your teammate's car. So yeah, leave. After this, leave, get behind. Stop turning under. You keep turning under the ball, and it's just making you really awkward. Get back, reset your vision, get on your side of the field, and then turn at them. I'm not saying go to your corner boost. I just mean get on the other side of the ball. So you have a bad habit. You keep rotating ball side and getting in the way of, I don't know if you're trolling. You're getting in the way of every touch in the first 40 seconds. like to the point of where you're actually blocking your team. So I don't say this to insult, but I just need you to make your touch and get out. Like, get out. Don't turn on this. You keep turning on the ball. Okay, get out now. Every play you move under the ball, Azon. You don't switch your brain. So like here, the ball's this way, go this way. Don't go under the ball. Every touch, every play you make, you take the most direct line at the ball, even if it's not at orange. Like, you just drive the whole game you're spending directly under the ball. You're not taking into account where your team is or where they are. It's just every play you move under the ball. And maybe we'll get a goal here, but if you're faster. But yeah. So we need to move to the other side of the ball. We move to the other side of the ball. I wouldn't say how the F is this guy Diamond. This is typical Diamond 1 gameplay, but this is a bit extreme. I don't want to bully. This is a bit extreme in how much you're cutting off your teammates. But yeah, after you finish your play, the most simple tip I can give you, Azon, is make your touch on the ball. Now move off ball side. So you're making every touch, hitting the ball. They hit the ball back this way, and then you just run back this way with it. Instead of running at the ball, finish your touch, move around and get behind your team. So you're first in line right now. When you finish this play, you should go get third in line. Get behind. This guy will then be first. This guy will then be second. And then you'll be third. Right now, every touch you make is assuming Azon is first. You just turn back into the play and you go again. And you just keep driving at the ball from the wrong side. Hey, there we go. Now you got behind, but you're still cutting off your teammate. Now you're second. You just got into second place instead of third. Now he's allowing this to happen. Here you should be moving in the midfield, and we want your car to be about right here, Azon, on my circle. I'm not going to explain that because I think that's too advanced. I just need you to finish making your touch and move off the ball rather than back at the ball. So like, well, I'll just coach you on how that looks in every situation. So you hit the ball here, great. Now turn right. You don't have another touch. This guy has a better touch, turn right. Leave the ball. Okay, fine, you made your touch. Keep going. Eventually we need to leave the ball. Leave the ball. Drive away. Don't drive at it again. Leave the ball. Good job. So I'm gonna keep coaching you on those ideas. Here we want to be cheating. If you do have one person going for the corner boost, you want one person to be supporting the kickoff. That's fine. You grab boost. We're gonna move forward. Ball's gonna go to the left. You have a teammate to the left here. This is fine. Yeah, this is not gonna be the strongest touch, but you make a decent touch. All right, you finish your touch. Now here we want to move off the ball. So once again, stop moving at the ball, move away from the ball. So we finish our touch here. So now we need to be going this way and getting behind the team. Obviously you don't know this, but you need to grab this pad, move this way. Not back under the ball. We move back under the ball, we have 0 boost. We're just driving in circles, right? Until we realize that we need to get back. Okay, good. Now we're back. Another thing that's useful for you is watching other players in your lobby. A lot of this play is just looking at the ball, which makes it very challenging. And you're colliding with people in the lobby. You're colliding with your teammates. Because you're not rotating, you're just going ball, 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 ball. It makes your movement very awkward. Whenever you sense that you need to reverse Azon, I want you to replace that in your mind with I need to get off the ball. So rather than thinking I'm awkward, I'm going to back up and continue going for the ball. I want you to think I'm awkward. I'm going to leave so my teammate can go. Your teammate's ready to go here, but you just keep backing up into him and going again, which delays him and he can't go. So you need to get opposite ball side. Opposite the ball side. Somebody needs to go. Half flip there. Ideally, we want a half flip back. We need to keep going. We can't clog rotation. So just because you don't have the best touch doesn't mean you can sit back. You're first here. Your team is all behind you. We know that because we just looked at them. They're all behind you here. Blue team is all back here. So you need to keep driving here and try to make a touch. Even if you can't get a touch, you try and then you rotate around. But here you don't go. And now your team's like, what do we do? And now all 3 of you are sitting next to each other here because you chose not to go. Nobody knows what to do. So you need to keep going. You need to keep moving. Keep driving at the ball when you have a teammate behind you. So in that position, you were first, so continue to be first. You usually don't have that problem. But when your teammates are there, then you need to get off the ball. You need to rotate opposite ball side. So here we're going to try to make a touch. We don't get the touch we want. That's fine. Now we can rotate a little bit more quickly. This is good. You rotated away from the ball to then go back at it. This is good. You're still cutting a little bit too narrow, but at least you kind of got to the midfield here. In general, in Rocket League, we don't like driving forward and back, forward and back. We like continuous forward movement and kind of more like arcs and circles rather than straight lines. Don't do a lot of straight lines in Rocket League. It's fine. You don't get the touch you want. Remember, when we're done with our play, we can't go again. We continue rotating through. Here we should ignore ball, demo, and get out. But you're staring, every play you're making is staying on the ball. So it's giving them, opportunity to save. There, we want to leave the ball and go demo. So hit the ball forward. Good job. You don't really have a touch on the ball here. Keep moving forward. Demoed these guys. I wouldn't make associations about people's play styles. I wouldn't say greedy is fair. He might just be going for the ball because he doesn't understand that his teammates are waiting. So here we get a little bit more of a wide rotation. A simple improvement you can make when you're grabbing boost is line yourself up with the boost and turn on ball cam. I don't like looking at boost until we get boost. Here you're in a line. Keep driving. Okay, well, turn a little bit. Here you line yourself up to the left and then flip to get into the boost. You did this on the kickoff as well. You like to do this where you flip next to the boost in the wall. This kills your speed. It lands you on the wall, but it kills your speed, which is not good. We actually want to keep our speed. So instead, you want to line yourself up with the boost. Here, you're going supersonic, so you don't need to do anything. You're going to turn ball cam back on, so we should turn ball cam on. And then when we see our boost refill, we turn left. So we're watching the play on ball cam on the full time, waiting until we hear the ching or the boost, and then turning left. We don't want to flip into the wall like this. Makes you slow to get back. And then once again, the minute you get 100, Azon, you almost always burn the first 50. You just burn it, right? Not doing anything. I saw that at the start of the game, so we need to be careful of that. Why are we at 40 boost right now? I couldn't tell you. I thought we had 100, but yeah. Need to be careful about that. Here you have no touch, so I would leave the ball. You just, no touch. So when you get in these awkward positions and you can't go for the ball, just leave. Drive down, get on the opposite side, and move back. If I keep going for the ball, you're just confusing your team. So now, get out from under the ball. You're just keeping going for the ball. This touch is never good. If you look at what you look like in the lobby when you just drive over the ball like this, they're not scared. This can't go in the net. How are you going to score this when you're under the ball the whole time? So here, the ball's above you. Get back to go forward. Get back to go forward. In either of those ways. You just sit under the ball and you're making a lot of touches, but not a lot of progress. That makes sense? There's a difference between making a bunch of touches and making progress. Avoid flipping to the midfield before the pass comes. You want to support your team flexibly. You want to just drive here. Don't use boost. Here, we're waiting for something to happen, and you just go mid like the pass is going to happen. But this guy could just drive it forward and beat your teammate, which is kind of what happens. And now you're I'm kind of awkward. The ball didn't come middle. I don't know what to do. Here, it's okay to cut because this is the 1 in 10 times where it's okay to cut because you might get scored on and nobody, I don't know why your teammate's not going. He should be going. But this is fine to cut here. But now, once again, we need to get behind. Go get boost. But I have a feeling you're just going to stay under the ball. Yeah. I might take a shot every time he cuts off his teammates. That would be very funny, actually. Azon, in a constructive way, I'm not making a joke at you. I hope I'm making a joke with you. I think I've watched 2,000, probably 1,000 or 2,000 replays in my Rocket League career. I think that was the most ball chasey replay I've watched in my entire life. I've played Rocket League for 10 years. And so I say that not to insult, but just to hopefully to laugh with you. You do all the habits that a ball chaser would do. And so I see people in Twitch chat and they're going like, this is the most greedy player of all time. I'm not actually going to assume that you're greedy. I think it's unlikely that you are greedy, Azon. I'd say it's probably more likely that you just don't realize what you're doing, man. And you're just doing all the classic mistakes that Platinums and Diamonds do, but you're doing all the ball chasing ones. So you're sitting under the ball instead of rotating out. You're rotating ball side instead of opposite the ball side. When it's your turn and your teammate's stuck behind you, you like to back up unless you have the perfect touch, which is just like in 3v3, those are kind of no-nos. Like that style of like backing up and waiting for your moment can work in 1v1 and 2v2 to a certain extent. But there is a point where you have to go. So I think that's why people like are saying you're greedy, and just say, yeah, like a warning, Azon, if you do play ranked with people, you know, online or in the community, if you've ever been called a ball chaser, those are the reasons. It's not just like, I don't like just saying like you're a ball chaser, you suck. I think you're probably a nice guy. I think you're probably a good person, most likely. I'm sure you want to do a good job. So just be mindful of those little fixes that you can make, okay, man? I think they'll go a long way. But Azon, we only analyzed for 20 minutes. I can give you some mechanical things to work on. I don't even think I should give you more things because, like, we talked about rotating out from under the ball. We talked about rotating ball side. We talked about let going when your teammates are stuck behind you. It's hard for me to coach you on mechanics because, like, your mechanics are so severely limited when you're playing the entire game, like, under the ball, right? When you play behind the ball, when you rotate back, when you get around the ball, when you're here, you have an opportunity now. Now I can use the setup and use my mechanics, right? But if I'm not doing this, I can't even use my mechanics. You know what I mean? So I think your biggest things are just improve those positioning principles, and they'll take you a long way. So I'm just going to send you this replay, Azon. If you have any follow-up questions, please let me know. I do my replays by impact, not by time. So, like, I think I've had impact with you, and I hope some of this stuff is going to hard. If you have questions, follow up as always. I genuinely don't think it's productive to give you like 5 more things to fix because it's so obvious what you need to work on, to me at least. If you disagree, let me know. Or if you have any follow-up questions, let me know. But I hope that's helpful, and I'll send you the recording, man. Peace. Improve one thing at a time, people. Somebody said, how much is twos coaching? You can join the Rocket League Clubhouse. It's a 30-day free trial. We run coaching events with me and pros. This guy is on a $99 a month subscription. He gets coaching with me, other pros on the team, as well as community membership, and as well as training plans. He gets a lot of stuff. But if you just want to buy one-off coaching, I think my hourly rate's like $125 if you want an hour live with me. So if that's what you're looking for, you just go to metafy.com/SpookyLuke. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's do one more replay. One more replay here. Oh, Azon, you're from Chicago. Just finished your replay. Didn't realize why you're from Chicago. We will get it uploaded soon. Appreciate you, Azon. I'm going to add something to the content tracker, and I'm going to rename it. At this point, we don't know if orange or blue has ball. So if orange has ball, you can maybe look for this demo. But orange has to have ball and really control it. This is a jump ball right now. This is kind of awkward. I don't think you should be chasing here. I think you need to be getting behind your teammate.
Okay, yeah.
Your teammate ends up being fine, but I was just not convinced by our vision that our teammate had the ball 100%. Okay, this is coaching. Not Aries Stony Bop. Champ 1. Irish, VIP member. And then this is Monday night coaching call. Yep, there's more information in Discord for those asking about lessons. That's correct. Alrighty. And last but not least, trying to separate the coaching stuff. Oh, right. I wanted to send Sal, the video guy, a ping that this replay, coaching Azon. Let me go to my content pipeline really quick. YouTuber. Sal, this might be the biggest ball chasing replay of all time. Obviously I need to talk with a student and make sure he's comfortable for us to upload it, but he's a Diamond 1 player and he came for advice about 3v3, about when to go and when to not go for the ball. So I think he has genuine intentions. I'm going to record an intro for you and I'll put it inside this folder. I think I'm going to call it like the biggest ball chaser of all time or something like this. There'll be an intro and stuff, and I think we can just, you know, I don't want to insult him, but I just want to show it off as like a genuinely interesting experience. And maybe I even talk to the guy. I don't know. Ball chasing. I don't say this rudely, but I think this could actually be a very entertaining video if I do it right. To really understand why in the mind of a ball chaser, right?
I got some Champ 3 teammates right now that are ball chasers. Love it.
Yeah. Somebody says, I gotta ask, are you Polish? I know my video edit, my main video editor is Polish. So if you ever see like text in Polish in the videos, that's why. I think I might be Polish. What does Kurwa mean? All right, we're gonna check out Aries last replay. Aries last VIP replay of the night. I'm excited to check this out. I think, let's see what rank you are, Aries, and let's read your notes. You said you're champ 2. You said, what I think the problem is being able to score not basic shots, but like air dribbles. Second man positioning and decision making. Decision, I'm assuming decision. Currently you do free play, and then you do aim training by Coco, dribble 2 overhaul, left mirror giant ring. So a lot of workshop maps. That's cool. You want to be GC1 in a few months. That's ambitious, but I can try to help. SSL eventually. What can I do? Do I have bad habits? Okay. If Epic Hunter project. Okay. I will check I'll check your replay. Start a timer here. We'll go for roughly 30 minutes, maybe more, maybe less. Champ 2, this is probably like 1300. I think Champ 2 is like 1300. I don't know though. All right, Aries, let's check out your gameplay. Decision making, second man positioning, bad habits. I'll go over anything I think I can help you improve. All right, we get a nice speed flip, kick off into the corner. We're gonna grab their boost. I would leave here. I wouldn't continue on this ball. When you get to this position, You don't really have a good play on your the ball. Your teammate's clearly here. I would jump down and wave dash, get behind him. It's easier for you to get behind because you're already facing back, and for him to go for the ball since he's already facing the ball. Continuing to go just forces your teammate back, delays your recovery, and not good. Good job getting back down. We're going to grab boost. I would look for, yeah, I would just play in the mid. This is fine. You need to be careful of demo, though. Yeah, you need to keep ball cam off here. So I would look for bump on him, and if I can't get bump, I would be just turning right. You don't want to move in his path, then he can kill you. Yeah, your teammate looks awkward. This is fine supporting, though. Grab this boost. Oh, did we DC? I'm going to assume you DC'd. You should be moving up if you didn't DC. We should be moving up. Continue to move up. Continue to move up. Yeah, we're just way too far here. We could be getting a beat on this guy. I'm not sure why we're not moving up. It looks like you're DCing. I can only assume you're DCing unless you're intentionally playing like... You have to be DCing right now. Are you DCing or are you just sitting here? If you're just sitting here, this is not good. You need to turn around. I don't know. Jump, wave dash, and then turn around. You have time to keep your car moving and get your speed up here before this 50 happens and turn your car back around. We don't want to be facing backwards at the 50-50 when it's happening like this. This is super slow. I genuinely can't tell if this is intentional or not. I have no idea. All right, we'll cheat up here. Is this you? Yeah, this is you, Aries. Okay, I don't. That was so strange to me. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, I think it's fine. We're gonna go for a shot here. Double is better. So you're gonna cheat up. Jump. We want to hit this first ball up above the backboard and then shoot, or just hit it higher. It's fine. Grabbing boost. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I think you're DCing. Are you DCing or is the... I don't know what I'm watching, Aries. Like, are you DCing or are you... Can we let's just skip halfway through the game and see if you do this the whole game. I think you got to be DCing. Yeah, if I'm being annoying, I apologize. I'm just gonna assume that this is unintentional and not coach you on it. Yeah, you're often facing away from the play when the opponents make a touch, which is not ideal. Here, you're way too close. We don't want to be this close. Your touch is really bad. If you're further, you're fine. So when we make this touch forward, we get a touch around one. Nice, we need to get down. Teammate is going to go for a cut. That's fine if he wants to take it. Now the best touch, you want to start moving with your teammate. You want to, I would do like a wider hook out and around to get back and then forward. So that way you can drive forward with momentum into your shot with speed. By staying under the ball, you can't really get a fast shot here, and you kind of just give them the ball. Good recovery. Get back. Look for demo. Try to kill this guy. Want to be trying to kill that guy there. This is fine. Go to net. He doesn't get a good touch. Let teammate go. This is fine. Continue to support teammate. This is fine. It's just in there net. Okay. Yeah. Really awful defense from them. Okay, though. All right, you're going to grab boost. Turn back here, most likely, unless he throws you the ball. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Nice. Occupy the ground. Great. That's perfect. When he brings it to you and he doesn't have any options, then you cut. Good. This jump here is bad. Stay grounded. Slow down. When your teammate goes here, we slow down. Slow down a lot. This guy could turn, and if he turns, you want to make sure, like, hit the brakes here. You want to make sure that you're still behind the ball. By jumping, you put yourself ahead of the ball. That beat gets over you. Yeah, just stop this. I don't know what we're doing. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Slow down. Your teammate has the ball. Doing this jumpy thing, it's just... Yeah, it's just messing you up. Yeah, just stop. Oh, I guess you're just doing that for practice. I don't know. All right, open. Good job. His ping was high? Oh, he probably was DCing then. I'll check your ping next. That's a great tip in the chat. I appreciate that, stream chat. Thanks, Ruptor. All right, you're moving back here. Back post. Yeah, I would stop practicing these wave dashing things, unless you just are practicing. I mean, it's just getting you scored on. I don't know. I don't know if you're just practicing. But I never use those in ranked, and I don't see people at my rank use them, so depends on what you're going for. We're under the ball a lot. Yeah, I mean, this is just a weak shot. We just got to slow down. On your kickoffs, when you cheat here, you don't want to be flipping at the start. This is actually a place where you would use a wave dash. You boost, jump, and wave dash. You want the speed boost to come at the end. And then you want to be moving faster. You want to be boosting when this kickoff happens, so that way you're first to the side boost. Because you're not boosting here, he gets ahead of you. You're moving too slow at the start. He actually leaves you the ball. You don't get the best touch around, so he's going to get a stop, but good job getting back. Here, grab pads, grab boost. This is fine. Face the play, watch flick. Nice save. We got to watch shot now. Nice, this is fine. Hit this upfield if you can. This is fine. Stay with the ball. Good try. Good job looking for bump. Unfortunately, teammate gives ball away. That's okay. Careful of flipping in the midfield. We don't want to flip in the midfield like this. It's very easy to get demoed. Here, I see him. I would turn off ball cam, make sure I don't get bumped, dodge this demo, and then move forward. Flipping there, you could get demoed by accident. I would wait here. Nice. Take this ball back. That's just internet. So when we're here, we want to be turning back right now. It took you a little bit too long to turn back. So you're supporting your teammate well here. Supporting. I see this guy going for the ball. I would start to turn back right now. Start to face my car left because he's obviously hitting it to the left. And it took you a little bit too long to face towards the play. So you're facing right when the ball's going left. Takes you too long to catch back up. And obviously your teammate owned gold, but... We said, where do you stream other than Twitch? Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, I think all the places. You're gonna hit the ball to the right. Grab this. Teammates should be going. Can't really go here. Turn back. This is fine. I would let this bounce. He's going. This is fine. Just let him get a touch. Nice. I like this touch out. I like the try on the wave dash. We don't get it quite. I wouldn't be turning back here. I would continue to drive forward. So this touch is very hard. He's either going to catch it forward and hit it at you, or try to take it up the wall. You want to shut down the catching options, and if he does hit it forward and above you, you just turn back. But here you turn away before he made his touch, so you assumed that he's going to hit it forward, and then he takes a slow play, and now you lost space. He doesn't actually get a very good touch, but you don't want to assume where he's going with the ball. Once you know where it's going, then you go. But here, I would just continue driving forward until we know. Keep your car facing at him until you know it's coming left or right. You'll be much more flexible when you challenge. Jump, wave dash is fine. Let teammate go. He might cut here. Turn back, get to net. You're going to get doubled. Yeah, you just need to get back to net here. You need to have a danger sense. So here it looks like he's cutting. I would get back. If you can't jump, just get to backboard or get to the goal line. And yeah, just have a higher danger sense. Probably didn't see that guy. I want to see us boosting into this kickoff more aggressively. So after we flip, you can flip. That's fine. But we want to be boosting at the end to speed up into the kickoff. You're moving quite slow when the kickoffs happen. We want to be speeding up usually. This touch into the corner is nice. I would fake this. I would fake it when I see him not going. Aerial is fine. I thought he was pre-jumping you off the wall. So it's kind of hard to take it up and around him. Not a bad touch, but when I see somebody behind the wall, good job bumping. Nice, you can stay with this. Just take a 50. You just pre-jumped. If you just play ball there, you're fine. Now your teammate's going to get demoed. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, wow, they saved it. They hit it over. That's bad. This is paid. It says in chat. All right, we go for kickoff. Good kickoff. Your kickoffs look good when you're the one going. Like, your speed flips are good. Your mechanics are good. I would say the biggest place to improve your play, Aries, is when you're off the ball. When you're off the ball, you're doing a lot of extra movement. Facing the play when 50s happen is a big, big one. You're often facing away from the play when a 50 is happening. But your play on the ball is not bad. You get bumped here, that's okay. Just get back. Use boost to get down and get back. Grab pads. Jump. Block the flick. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. If you're going to go, just commit to this. I would jump. And then jump, position my car towards him, and then dodge to the left. We just slowed down and backflipped. Don't know if that was intentional or not. I'm not sure what this wave dash thing you're doing is. I wouldn't recommend it. Speed flips look good. Your actual kickoffs when you're first man look strong. I would play boost here. Once you hear jump, I heard jump on my right, I would play boost. Once he jumps, he's now up first. Go take his boost. Can't continue to go for that ball. Get this bump on the way back. When you're rotating through the midfield, turn off ball cam. This has happened a couple times where you've missed opportunities to bump them, or you could get bumped. Here, I would probably be focused on just dodging demo and getting behind, but you don't want to get bumped here, because like if he comes and bumps you while you're moving up, your teammate could get 2v1. Nice, get back, face the play. You got to put a hand up here. Try. That's probably fine. Are you DCing there? Let's see. No, you're probably just unsure of what to do. When you're unsure of what to do, keep your speed up, Aries. So you move here, keep your speed up. Move this way and get it opposite the ball. Don't freeze in place. Keep moving. This is fine. Good job keeping your speed up. Teammate misses. Take his boost. You need to be taking boosts here when you move upfield. Your teammate might get this from him, but Orange, frankly, should have taken that boost. Here, he should be like hitting this ball and then without jumping and then grabbing boost. Take their boosts in general. Your teammate ends up getting it there. That's fine. Yeah, move through, take the boost, get around. That's what I would probably do. I didn't know he was 0. Hit the ball across. Yeah, I don't know what these jump flips that you do are. They're quite weird. It's the same kind of motion where you like tilt your car forward and then jump. Your mechanics look pretty good outside of that. Kickoff merchant. Cheating up here. Goes up. He misses. Good shot. You should save. And they save, they win. So yeah, man, your second man positioning is the biggest thing to probably work on. When you're supporting your teammate, we see some big improvements there. I'm gonna coach the last like kind of minute and just focus more on what you're doing with the ball now rather than your second man positioning. So let's do that. Let's do that together. So here, I think we just messed up that, we messed up that wave dash thing, threw us way out of position. Now we need to be speed flipping, blocking this angle. Yeah, they just catch up on us. All right, so we're gonna cheat up. Remember when we're cheating, we need to be boosting into the 50s, so that way we don't get second to this boost. Here, we need to make a more consistent touch. Here, you just overcorrect to the left, and you hit the ball with the side of your car. We need to be hitting, it's just a tap left to turn our car, and a tap left of arrow left, and then we can shoot. You just overdo it there. Once this touch does happen, we do need to get back, so this is correct. Keep ball cam on. This is fine. Playing here. This save is fine. I would boost down to get grounded quicker when you're in that position. They miss shot. We want to play this ball forward. We don't want to jump this ball away. So here, I would be jumping, and I feel like I have an opening here. I'm just hitting this ball out. But you wait, let him get a touch, and now we jump here and we flip. We don't want to flip. We want to jump, hit that ball forward, but not flip it away. It's like here, if you want to jump, you can jump, but don't flip. That gives this ball to him, and then if you're going to give this ball to him, you want to play bump, not ball after. Ball gets hit away. We really need to be careful of speed flipping in the midfield. This happens a lot. Speed flipping in the midfield when somebody's potentially demoing us. You're putting yourself in front of the demo, which is very dangerous. Here you're supporting your teammate, but we don't know where this 50 is going to go. So I would just turn back in case this, so you can turn left or right equally. By turning right, you're now slow on the left ball. They get out to it quick, and we need to be speed flipping back. Yes, your teammate you scored on there, but you can maybe be to that ball first. Your kickoffs, like speed flips, you're actually winning when it's your ball on the kickoff. Turn back. This is fine. If you want to jump, you can try to get a read there, but it's probably fine to let him go. We just mess up the wave dash landing. Here we already talked about. You need to be driving closer at the play. Once again, play bump. Just get him off the ball. This ball gets hit over you. You're going to go back. We just need to jump quicker. Get to goal line. Yes, I would generally agree that positioning is a main focus for you, Aries. Not mechanics. Like here, I see a guy going up the wall. I would just be driving, faking, giving my teammate time to get boost, and then going. I wouldn't go for a play immediately when my teammate can't support. That just gives orange ball here. Good bump, though. Back. Yeah, your teammate, you just give them ball, and then you're too slow to recover. You should have got scored on. It's fine. Now you're 0 boost. You just need to put up a challenge. This is fine. Keep driving. Yeah, here just leave. Like once you don't get this touch here, just go take corner boost. Your teammate either gets this save or he doesn't get this save. There's nothing you can do at this point. So I would have just been leaving for corner boost. Yeah, the horse dashes are making it harder for you too. Is that what they're called? Horse dashes? Keep moving forward here. Grab corner boost. Unfortunately, we miss it. That's okay. We're going to grab pads here. I would not be playing a shot. Once he's going, you just leave. Like, you only go if this is open. If it's not open, you just turn and grab boost. Or grab these pads and go back. When this guy's first, maybe you don't see him. You get beat. This is bad. This is putting us, leaving our teammate back in 2v1s a lot. Take this ball back. Do not try to keep this ball up. I would be taking this ball back. To me, it looks like here, he's going to continue going for this ball. I would hit this ball to this corner boost. By maximum time for my teammate to recover. By trying to do an attack, you actually give orange an opportunity to go. He was just slow. He missed his boost. Like, this guy in the back is just, like, really slow. Like, if he turns up, then he gets the ball, but he's just not, he's not even looking. He's just grabbing his boost. He's not even looking. And then he's like, oh, hey, here's the ball. So yeah, this touch is a little bit greedy in my opinion. The opponents are just kind of slow and bad. We want to be using 2 jumps on the setup there if we can. Appreciate the raid, Roll Tide. Got 3 raiders. Woohoo! Appreciate it. Thank you. Speed flips look good. You do win the kickoffs when you go for the ball, but yeah, positioning, second man is your biggest lever to pull. Lever. Think of it like that. Ball comes middle, put up a hand. We want to save our flip as long as we can on these challenges. We want to be jumping, boosting, saving the flip at the last second to go left or right. Here we use the flip to go forward, when we should actually be using the flip to play a block. If that makes sense. This ball gets hit back around. Boarding your teammate. Teammate ends up missing. Grab his corner boost. Turn back. We talked about this. You just don't want to let that boost go for him. Luckily, the opponent missed it. Here, once again, stop trying to play the ball forward. Play it away from the opponent. Here, I'd play it to half boost. Turning and trying to hit this touch forward. Hits it forward, but it just gives the ball back to them. And then we overcommit, and now we're going to leave our teammate in a 2v1 after this play. See what I mean? I mean, just kidding. They give the ball back to you here. Yeah, this is just a bunch of ping pong. People in this lobby don't understand. Like, sometimes you have to take the ball away from the opponent to create an attack. This is one of those candidates. You're just hitting the ball at them. They don't know what to do but hit the ball back at you. You hit the ball at them. They hit it at you. Your teammate hits it at them. And then they just miss. Yeah. And I think we talked about the cheating. This is a better example of cheating with more speed. This is good. And then, yeah, we're just a little too close. We used 2 jumps. It wasn't bad. But here we need to take a wide route to the ball. Make sure he misses. And then if he does miss, you're in a better position to shoot. But by going under it, you're not in a position to shoot when he misses. Yeah, Aries, I mean, positioning was correct. I want to see if I answered all your questions, man. Second man positioning is the biggest one. Decision making is the biggest one. What can you do better? What things do I need to improve? Is buying time for your teammate when he's in a 2v1 and slowing down the play when you have the ball and they're in a 2v1. Taking the ball to open space. So not just like hitting it back at the opponent, but like taking it to a mid boost and starting an air dribble. Things like this. And I know we talked about a bunch of other bad habits, but like sitting in the midfield, flipping in the midfield, you can get demoed very easily. Missing those opportunities for demos. supporting as second man on the kickoffs with more speed. And I'm sure I'm missing some other things, but I think all these things can improve your gameplay. So yeah, let me know if that was helpful, man. Let me know if you do have any questions. We'll send the replay to y'all, and see ya. And I appreciate you submitting this, Aries. And I hope to see you at the next Monday coaching call. Peace, my man. Chat, that is the last coaching session of the night for students. I will play some ranked on stream. And then I'm going to take a break, though, before I play ranked. I will be back in just a little bit. I need a little bit of a food break and just stop staring at the screen. But I will be back in just a second. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Sarah, just sending you a note here. I just finished a bunch of sessions. 3 VIP sessions to be exact. The sessions are in the following file pathing. If you can update them and send them to the players tomorrow, put them on the coaching channel. That would be great. Thanks so much. rid of these. I got sushi rolls everywhere. It's like. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Kind of want to go steam at the gym, but undecided. Right now I'm eating a salad. I've had some good moments this stream. For shorts, I think. I appreciate the comment, Preston. Very kind. Alrighty, I think we'll play twos until we lose. I think I gave some assignments to my team. That are good. All right, we'll play twos until we lose. All right, updated the titles. Let's get ready for ranked, y'all. I think I've done about everything I can do today as far as work goes, so we'll just play twos until we lose. Oh no, I have to upload this video on my IRL channel. Wait, I have to upload this video on my IRL channel. Let's do this first. I just have to run this. Welcome back, everybody. Sure, for how you leave comments is I want to know what should our expectations be about how we communicate. I want to make something similar to this, but for the clubhouse. Look at this. So I accidentally paused the initial description, like, hey, this is a classroom style event. It will not just be like an open mic. It will be, you know, one person has the mic at a time. But also, like, what are our value? Like, what are our learning methodology? And wait, like, I think Jacob made some aggressive. I don't need to do that. That's a mic at a time. You know, one person has the mic at a time. But also, like, what are our value? Like, what are our learning methodology? And wait, like, I think. All right, I'm gonna render this. Put this on there. So I accidentally paused the initial recording, but I just wanted to complete it now. Comment below, like, if any parts of this conversation speak to you. Okay, let's export this. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Hey, SpookyLuke, do you still do Grand Champ Bootcamp? It's called the Rocket League Bootcamp now, but yes. New rules for RL Clubhouse final upload. So it requires more space in D. Am I out of space? Oh wow, I'm out of space on my drive. Shit. Shit. I think I need to clear some files on here. I think I'm gonna need to clear out all my replays from this year. I have a lot of long VODs here. So I presume I just need to kill all the coaching VODs here. I mean, yeah, I'll probably just have to delete all these. Wow, it's been a long year. Should I delete all these? Those Bedman. Yeah, I think I probably just gotta delete these. I think this is 56 gigs. These have like a terabyte altogether. I wonder if there's anything else I can clear. Yeah, it's just a lot of terabytes. Probably the easiest way to clear stuff is going to be in here. Yeah, this is a terabyte. Maybe I can clear stuff in here, but I probably want to keep these videos more than the coaching videos. Yeah, so I probably just got to clear a bunch of these. For the Rocket League Bootcamp, just go to SpookyLuke.com for more info. Yeah, I think I started streaming all these in like November. So I can probably just delete. No, but these might need. We might be using these for videos still. So probably like everything from the first half of the year I should delete. I think these are on YouTube, so I can probably delete these. Guys in post. Good. All goes to the right. Caden's gonna.
And has no cover.
And this is laggy anyways, so. Just trying to free up space. I can't save everything, but I can delete a couple files. I could probably delete all these. That was a big event. That was good. Might keep that. March, we didn't have any. April, maybe delete some. I remember doing a class on air roll. Aki Tech. Like, I think I'll delete everything else. Like we have a bunch where we didn't use the most important mechanic you can learn for rank purposes. Like if you trying to clear up some space, y'all. Me. I just delete all these. Okay, let's try this again. Let's export this. I was just thinking, Sal, we have a lot of good moments for golden shorts, like in coaching sessions, but I can't possibly find or think of them all. Like if you want to look at YouTube videos and find good moments for shorts, that's another way to, you know, find good moments from shorts. Like just watch YouTube videos and then find moments and then edit it yourself. Just use the voiceover, but remake it yourself. All right, we'll play ranked in a second once I upload this video. Estimated time 7 minutes. Hopefully I cleared up some space. 64 gigabytes free. Where's most of the space? I might just try to get more space. Or maybe I could just move it all to my hard drive. That's probably the easier thing to do. So just get it off of here. Call this coaching videos, coaching recordings, streams 2025. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, this is rendering. How's the day going, Luke? Going good. Appreciate it, man. Pumbachu says, let's get this rank started soon. Gotta upload this video first for my team. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Oh, I need to record this community welcome too. I forgot to do that today. Tomorrow. Oh, I gotta shut off my event from earlier. Amari VXL Elite. Video's almost done recording. I'll upload it soon. Upload this video. What kind of fitness do you do, Luke? I do a lot of kinds. I enjoy hybrid training, so like high rocks, like running, lifting, conditioning. I enjoy traditional bodybuilding. I do enjoy powerlifting, although I don't do as much now. I do more yoga now, like power flow, vinyasa for yoga. But I'm a fan of a bunch of different styles of training. I do like running. I mean, I've done half marathons, not actual marathons, but so I do enjoy running too. So I enjoy a lot of the branches, I suppose. In this video, I was inspired to talk about my failed business partnerships because I saw in my real life 2 people I know who were sort of breaking up in a business relationship, and I know how much stress and drama that can cause. And so I wanted to talk about my experience with picking partners, how to pick better partners, and also how to be a better leader, like how to approach difficult conversations. I hope this saves you some pain and helps you have more success in the world of business and with your relationships. Uploading this on my IRL channel, which is a video that's very deep to me. And another one that I want to upload is this one, which is almost done rendering. Says 100%, should be saved any second. I'm gonna upload this IRL channel as well. Let's upload another video. See if this one's done. Should be saved any second. Alright, I'll disconnect from Discord. I don't need to be in here anymore. This video hasn't done saved yet. Save, please, so I can upload this, and then we can get on with our night. Should have these videos up soon. Okay. Don't need this tab anymore. Don't need this tab anymore. OBS I still do need. You know what, chat? I'm tired. I probably don't want to play ranked tonight. I'd rather play ranked when I'm more fresh. I'm just gonna upload this video and then probably sign off. If it does finish rendering at some point. See. I'm very tired. I probably don't want to play any more ranked. Need to sign off. I'm gonna choose sleep. I'm gonna choose my sleep. But if y'all want to hang, I'll answer questions for a little bit before I sign off. Still saving here. What's up, Pumpachu? My TikTok says unable to connect. I'm gonna have to check that. Fix that. Trying to fix that. Yeah, it just says unable to connect. Don't know why that is. How powerful do you recommend for a first-time dedicated PC? I don't know, Eruptor. These days, I'm not up to date on PC strength. Generally, not up to date. You want a PC that can get between 240 and 360 FPS stably, though. That answers your question. I've been stuck in GC1 to Champ 3 a few months and considering taking a break. Yeah, totally. I would need to know more about you, but breaks are fine. Still rendering this video. Thanks, that helps. The bro fell off, yeah. Dude. Alright, this video is rendering, but I think it's struggling to save because I have so much going on. I'm going to close down all this shit on my PC. And I will see y'all in the next stream. I appreciate everybody coming out. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. Peace. No stream schedule, so turn on post notifications if you want to be notified when I'm going live and stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you. Peace, guys.